leave the lobby for a second.
For sure.
All right, good. Looks like we got 16-person bracket tonight. All right.
No surprises.
Have you started up the stream, by the way?
Yeah, I did. I said a couple seconds ago.
Okay. Didn't realize that. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wednesday Night Fights Online Edition, episode 40.
Yes, sir.
This will be our last PS4 BBTAG tournament of the year.
Yep. The note that PS4 BBTAG ends to put a bow on the Christmas present that has been 2020. Whether you create or allocate 2020 as a lump of coal is purely subjective and up to you. But I'm sure this tournament will be better than coal. 16 great entrants here tonight for some BBTAG action. Yeah, it'll be cool. I won't I'll end it there. I won't do any sappy, look into the past. We're just looking forward.
I think we'll save that for the end.
Yeah.
All right, then. Well, with that, like I said, this is a 16-person bracket, so it's going to be a lot of people tonight. A lot of good matches. Some people actually somewhat new as well. So it'd be interesting seeing how they fare against the regulars. With that in mind, we will have up first, I'd say, Energizer, Crackin, and Atkins.
Of course.
Right.
I believe this is a run back. I played Energizer some time ago in one of these brackets.
I remember you playing against him, but was it last PS4 tourney?
I don't think so. I haven't entered a PS4 tourney in some time, so.
Because I feel like it was recent, for some reason.
It was within the last 2 months. That's all I can confirm.
in my defense, everything bleeds together. So.
Exactly. See, that's the same problem I'm having. I'm just like, I know it's happened. I just cannot. I can only give you a time frame when. I can't get any more specific than that. But he's cool. Makoto Lene, we've seen the things that he's able to do when that team is getting started. It's terrifying.
Clack saying we'll have to wait. It's like at this point, if you're going up against the streamer or the commentator, you're gonna be on stream.
Yeah.
It be what it be. Would it be what it be?
And then after that we'll have so after this we'll have E30 and Malaclack. And then after that we will have Mystery Racer and ShadalooJanitor.
Okay.
Cool. ShadalooJanitor, a new entrant, but not a new name. That is like, if you've been playing PS4 BBTAG for however long, you've seen Shadaloo in the lobby. So it's cool to see them join the tourney. I didn't know that they were region eligible. And I'm not sure if I've seen them join a tourney in the past, though.
I'm pretty sure they've either joined a WNF really early on, or they've joined a one of Guzman's tournaments. If I remember correctly, they play Labris. It's either Labris Akatsuki or Labris Celica.
Something like that, yeah.
Sounds about right. Well, I'm going to ready up here as soon as I figure out who I'm playing. But for now, I'm going to be deafened.
All right, go get him.
Alright, and also we're trying out some new music tonight for battles, I guess, so hope you all will enjoy that.
Okay, Atkins is getting his character selection ready. This will be... Yeah, I'm excited to see how this goes, because Energizer has proven that they're no slouch. I remember the last showing they had was very, very strong. Like, you wouldn't really think so with a team like Makoto Lene, because, you know, the joke is, oh, Makoto's bad or whatever. But no, Energizer has proven they're very proficient with this team. So let's see how Crackin Atkins is able to handle this.
And I remember last time that these two played, Crackin Atkins was actually playing his main team, which is Mitsuru Batista. So Crackin Atkins has been loving this team as of late, so I'm really interested to see what they'll do with this.
Ooh, gets hit by the Lene assist, not really converting too much damage off of it. There we go. Wow.
Sorry about that. Back forward, getting opening, trying to make this as burst safe as possible.
Yeah, I didn't really want to go for too much after that. Oh no, unfortunate, gets the assist, it doesn't get the point as well. So could have led to a really big happy birthday, but not really much out of it. Gets with the command grab though. Very very sneaky with that.
It's interesting that Atkins is going for a lot of he's looking for a burst bait, and he's not getting them. It's just Energizer's staying solid enough to where they don't need it, but there's one of them, and the BZO was...
It wasn't really a burst bait, it was just like, you just bursted into the BZO. I mean, there wasn't really a bait to it.
Yeah.
Lene is dead? Oh yeah, she's dead. Absolutely, yeah, that's definitely going to do 3k. Enough to kill her. And yeah, it's up to Energizer's Makoto. No slouch, but unfortunate start. Not going to be dead, but it's going to be a very big uphill climb. That... Oh, okay. For a second, I thought that was BZO into unblockable, but no, gets that. It's a short little happy birthday, getting some good damage on Yang, putting her in the red, getting a good start against Adachi. Also going to be just... Oh, gets a reset too! Burst...
It's a burst.
Ooh, baits the burst to 5B! Okay.
I'd say between the two, Energizer's a more terrifying character is definitely Makoto, and we're seeing it right now.
And yeah, that's what I said. That's what I was saying earlier. It's not undoable for this character, but of course the commentator's curse comes in as I'm saying it. Vorpal Blade coming out of the sky and sending Makoto back down to Earth. It's going to be game one going to Atkins. And as I was saying, yeah, Energizer really has this team like unlock, like especially as you were saying, like Makoto's the more proficient of the two, but Lene's also no slouch either. Unfortunately, we weren't really able to see much of Lene outside of assists, but yeah, Energizer's play is really solid, and just that Lene definitely is a threat on its own as well.
Yeah.
So hopefully, ooh, getting the happy birthday at the round start, able to just get both characters still in it. And as I was saying, yeah, this character is just a threat all on its own.
Oh, no unfortunate drop right there. Yeah, but yeah, as you said, Chief, we weren't able to see much of Lene last game, but Energizer has shown that they're really proficient with this character and have almost made solo comebacks with them. Yeah, Atkins is trying extremely hard to get the burst, but unfortunately leading to situations like this where they're getting opened up instead.
See, the unfortunate thing was that led to that was Atkins did 5A. It just for some reason went the other direction, and that was what caused the throw to happen. What a conversion off of that, though. Able to really recognize that he had enough time to do that. Killing off Lene, but, you know, Makoto's at perfect health, and both of Atkins' characters are in the red, so...
The pressure that Energizer's trying to put on is relentless right now.
In just every single push block that comes out from Atkins, Energizer's just right back in there. Okay, Fizio, good blocks. Oh, unfortunate. I think he was trying to mash an air button in that situation. I'm not sure. But gets hit by the overhead, and unfortunately that's going to be game 2 going for Atkins.
Oh, it worked so far. Yeah, we're just seeing inches of like what Energizer is capable of, but Atkins is just getting the better hand of, on this draw.
Yeah, it really is. Like, as we saw in the beginning, Lene was able to really get things going, but I think Atkins was able to stabilize things on his end and really just make sure that Energizer wasn't able to get much. Like, even though Energizer was constantly able to get in with these, like, from these push blocks, like, he still wasn't really getting anything off. He was just getting like the pressure going, but not getting any reward off of that. So let's see if Energizer's able to bring this back. 2-0 deficit. I mean, it's doable. Like we saw in the first game, it's definitely doable, but it's gonna take something different.
I think as the match is going, we're seeing the adjustments that are being made, but yeah.
Able to stabilize. It's gonna be exactly like the last game, but I mean, I don't know. Oh, that's different. That's actually really big. That should be no. Unfortunate, not able to get a cross combo activation, so not really able to get a full kill off of that, but able to get the throw, killing off Adachi. So this is definitely different from what we've been seeing in this set. Atkins has been able to keep pretty much both of his characters alive before, but not so much luck this game. Really needs to... What was that? So, fortunately for Energizer, that clash didn't lead to too much of a bad situation, but oh my goodness. Atkins opting to go just for the instant JC, getting out of that pressure situation and just going for it. Res level 1 though, so not really able to get too much health back. And I mean, really, it's a one-hit situation. Yeah, one-hit situation essentially. So, game 3 going to Energizer, sort of getting his foot in the door, still showing signs of life, but still needs to win 2 more games to win this set.
I think, especially with the past 2 games, Energizer has been getting a lot of decent reads, but just not being able to close it out, unfortunately, because all these games, aside from probably the last one, have all gone down to the wire for the most part.
Pretty much, yeah.
Looks like Atkins is thinking about it. Because what I feel like, especially with how Energizer plays, it just consists of a lot of I would like to say like hard reads and adjustments, because both of these characters that Energizer are playing, they have to work really hard just to get in.
Absolutely, yeah. And I mean, the Hilda matchup isn't too bad, but it's still just like, yeah, they have to work to get in, and Hilda just has to, you know, throw her stuff out, keep them away. I mean, but once they're in, it's really difficult for Hilda to get them off of her.
Yeah. And yeah, so for those who don't know, Atkins did play this team for, it was during Guzman's Shindan tournament, where basically you just put your name in and it randomizes a BBTAG team for you. So this is what he got stuck with, and he actually kind of likes the team, so he brings it out every now and then.
I mean, so far it's not doing too bad. Oh, that's big. Oh,
Oh, no,
unfortunate. There was a gap in the middle of that, so able to DP out of it.
Nice pickup too. As a turn in the corner. Atkins has to hold all of this, but good burst time.
Right, Hilda looking pretty good on life though, so still able to bring things back with this. And S has a lot of recoverable as well. Oh, interesting trade.
Burst on the burst, but
Oh,
really risky.
that could have been very bad for Atkins, but fortunately paying off just barely.
Trying to catch as much damage as possible.
Oh,
That was really smart by Energizer to recognize that they were going for a 5C. Good active switch.
what?
Oh, no punish though. S is in a little bit of a dangerous predicament, but
Yeah, that's definitely dead. Yeah.
Atkins. That was. I'm guessing Atkins assumed that he already landed, so he tried to go for something. Big resonance, level 4, so there's gonna be a ton of chip.
Oh, yep. TP. Yep.
Yeah, about halfway done through resonance. Doesn't have much time, but yeah,
Pretty
able to
killed
get a
off with A
hit.
with that. Okay, there we are. There we are.
It's clipping the legs all the time. I'd imagine Atkins is doing this just to time out the resonance a bit longer, but getting opened up yet again.
Not yet.
Oh, but running right into the hailstorm.
Yep, that is.
Yeah, and Atkins seeing it 3-1 over Energizer. Yeah, so solid work by Atkins. The team switch, it looked a little scary, especially after S went down, but Atkins was able to take it back right away with level 4 Resonance Hilda. So solid work.
I gotta say though, good work to Energizer. Especially with all the pressure he was able to build off. Like this, it's a very threatening team. You wouldn't think so, but it's actually a very threatening team, especially in Energizer's hands. Very capable with it. So good work to him. Like again, it wasn't a 3-0. He at least got a game in and was able to at least keep the pressure on Atkins and basically force character switch. So good stuff to both players.
Yes, sir. Yo.
Solid work.
Thanks.
All right, so up next we will be having E30 versus Malaclaclac.
Alright. Let me just get the scoreboard ready.
Cool. The trade-off. No pressure, but when it comes to WNF people on mic, we're currently 1-0.
Oh god, I'm about to break that streak.
You got this. What are you talking about?
Alright, I will mute myself and take off my headphones. Let me just get the music ready. Alright, let me... Alright, see you all on the other side.
All right, good luck to you.
Best of luck. Ponytail Specialist E30 gracing us with his presence. I think it's been a while since he's entered the WNF as well. And locked in on Celica Akatsuki, which I mean, look, when it comes to the individual that is E30, he constantly goes through a cycle. Look, Celica is irreplaceable. He will always have Celica on his main team, but he constantly goes through a cycle of who he wants to play through on that secondary spot. In his heart, he wants to play another Ponytail character, but in his mind, and when it comes to his natural instincts, this is his main team.
So we've said EX Street Smarts, man. Akatsuki with the Tims.
Oh my gosh. Already.
Starts. That was an interesting option. Usually they would opt for a 5A, but no, he went for the low.
Yeah, there may be some counterplay from a Dachi matchup. I don't completely know, but when it comes to those round start options, E30 is definitely well prepared to make you rethink the strength of Celica.
Yeah, and unfortunate that that combo dropped because that was looking to be really good damage on Yosuke, but okay. Oh no, another drop. He could have killed actually.
Oh my gosh, what is that?
What happened?
A lot of nonsense, and it's just non-stop here from E30. Yeah, there are definitely a couple kill sequences that he could have had, but now
He's still able to bring pretty much both characters to the red right now. Yeah.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's rough, like, in terms of getting these kill confirms, but at the same time, we are not seeing just E30 botch these confirms.
Yeah, these are some uncharacteristic drops here from Crackin, I gotta say. Okay, stabilizing off this 5AA with the Zio. Are we going back in the Yosuke? Not quite.
Oh, what a parry.
Yeah, huge parry. Crackin has done a good job making this comeback, though. It's been a while since E30 has been able to find a hit or really any terms of pressure. Gonna get punished on this burst now.
I'm not sure why he bursted. I mean, it was pretty much choosing who you wanted to go down, and I don't think he wanted Celica to go down.
Yes, not at all, but that will be her fate as we're on the solo Akatsuki. Level 4 residence. Okay.
Good jump out of that situation.
Definitely could have been scary. Frame trapping off of the A Tatsu. Yeah, and that will absolutely be a kill. Spin the 2 bars for it. Why not? 7 seconds of residence left too.
And he's got 7 meter.
Oh, went for it.
You know what? I respect that. I respect that 100%. He could have canceled that.
He could have. I don't know if he was thinking that he was going to get challenged there, but I got something in mind. The tech catch, but no combo. Oh my. That, if there was a punish there, Yosuke was absolutely dead.
If he did it like immediately, like as soon as that happened, it would have been done for. Yeah.
Yes, just a topsy-turvy situation all around, but even beyond that situation, that was a hell of a first match. There's a lot going on here. Like,
there's some good back and forth going on in this set so far, and it's only game 2 now.
Yeah, I mean, to the merit of what's kind of going on here, E30 doesn't enter these brackets very often. There's not a lot of Celica players out there, so it's him getting used to the landscape, but also getting used to the Celica. You know, who knows how many Celicas that he's played? Like, there's just a lot at play here. Oh my gosh.
That's big. That is going to
she's enhanced, yo!
Yeah, that's going to be at least 10K.
Take a snapshot of this combo. It's the only time it's been able to be executed all year, and you're not going to see it next year. Fully enhanced, Celica confirms that she's still there.
And he's dead. Oh, yeah, he's okay. Having to spin the meter. I thought he was going to be dead off of that one, but unfortunately, yeah, having to spend that extra meter. I mean, oh, that could have been a punish. Well, now it is.
Yeah, everything is coming up E30 here. Oh my gosh. Yes, just the catch on this 5P. This Yosuke's dead. 30-second match there for E30. Everything just went his way. This is not the opponent that you like. When it comes to the round start, you do want to have your calculated flow of options and everything, but E30 just has a way to enforce this round start, even if you have a counter to it. He's just very powerful at that game of like, eventually you're gonna have to come to the conclusion that you're just gonna block. Like,
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. So, I mean, he's been capitalizing so much off of these round stars. Let's see if that trend keeps up. Oh, unfortunately doesn't tech the throw, so gonna be out of enhanced state. And, okay. So this is going to be different. Oh.
Wasn't expecting the command throw there. Brings Akatsuki in immediately. Ooh, okay. That was a nice catch there on Akatsuki there from Cloud. Making some great momentum and pacing in terms of this matchup so far. Hasn't been put on the back burner. Has constantly gotten that Oki catch there. E30 continuing to tech forward. Ooh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just using the spin the meter, cashing out immediately, getting as much damage off of the super as possible, and oh
Wow.
that could have been so big too. Trying to anticipate a burst. What? He just stood there.
Oh my gosh, insane stuff going on here, but Bates the parry! This will be a kill from Clack. And yeah, E30 was playing pretty well with the Akatsuki in front, you know, doing some good Celica calls, but unfortunately just getting a bit too comfortable with that as Akatsuki way too low on damage, took the risk, and now it's just the solo cinnamon roll that needs to carry all of the weight of the world on her shoulders. But Dachi has another plan in mind. Clack taking game 2. You know, there is some stuff that E30 is doing. I think that his 5P calls have been really on point. They were like the like super snowball game that E30 was able to get. I think a lot of it was kind of enabled by very good Celica play, but we've been seeing these 5Ps from Celica. They're not making much contact yet on hit anymore, but they're on block, which is deterring like Clack from jumping, or at least by keeping that Yosuke in place to let Akatsuki get his game plan going.
So far, it's just like he's keeping it close, but it's. I honestly don't know what it is that E30 can do to make this better. But I mean, that round start is a start.
Yeah, timely DP there from Clack. Look at the situation that is set up here. Akatsuki's almost dead. Ooh, there we go again with that Celica 5P, just perfect, able to bring Celica in safely. Oh my god! Traded with the Yosuke 4P, unfortunately for Celica. Not too big of damage though here from Clack. Yeah, these push blocks, please don't sandwich me.
What happened there?
There are some push trades going on here. So he's been routing into that quite a bit. I don't think that's a combo, but it's forcing a sandwich, and it was burst safe in that interaction too. But there's...
So, my question is, E30 saw the burst happen, and then tried to bait a burst immediately.
Yeah? It's a lot going on. Oh, Bitatsu! Just straight through it. Okay, didn't cancel into the axe kick, so won't be able to do any double super shenanigans, but this Oki is dangerous. Oh yeah, I tried to go for it, just push blocked him away.
That's a little too early. Gonna run out of resonance here. Gonna be in a bad situation. That actually was about to be a very smart decision to just parry in midair like that.
Yeah, he really just needs to... Oh my gosh, I can't believe the jump A was able to hit the Adachi persona there. Really needs to just dig deep and give him all that he has. This is Ario! No way, he's a genius! He's an absolute genius! E30! Using the 5B auto combo and vulnerability to get straight to that Adachi assist. Oh boy, this is close here. Clack just needs one hit to get rid of this mystery monster. Oh, he just beat Tatsu's dude. He's still going. Catching his toes.
Is that it? I think that's it.
BBV punches and bunches E30 with the solo Akatsuki comeback. Oh my gosh. And he just played out of his mind. He had all of the right calls. Somehow was able to stay cool, calm, and collected and find a way to navigate this team Adachi Yosuke fantastically. It was looking so grim, and yet he was still somehow able to pull that off.
I'm still impressed by the fact that he was able to get like what did he invuln through that Adachi assist?
Yeah, it was perfectly timed with the Akatsuki auto combo. Oh my gosh, the round start mind games begin. Enhanced Celica damage.
Yes.
Yo, you ever just start a round and take 10K? Alright, her enhanced state is gone, but a lot of the damage has already been done. Oh boy. Untimely drop there from Clack, but trying to pick up the pieces. That's a big 5P to hit 4 bars on deck. Yeah, just need to find a way to cancel the super. Couldn't do it in time. Able to save her life.
he did Bitatsu, that actually would have hit Yosuke.
Big gangster from E30 text forward, but able to escape that mixed scenario that Malak has been setting up. Oh
No.
my gosh.
Okay, yeah, this is not looking good at all, actually, for E30. Very good for Malaklak though.
Yes. Oh boy. Jump C, top E. What is he gonna do? He has like no resources. He needs to play like perfectly. There's 4 bars on deck trying to get this cross gauge back. Really needs to be careful about calling a Katsuki.
Unfortunately, not able to stabilize that combo. Okay. Oh,
No
that's
way!
good.
That's 5 bars! Wait, is
that dead?
Is this a dead Yosuke?
Yo,
He's actually dead! No way! E30! Can he do this? No, Akatsuki wasn't in range, but still armor on the side with the saving the day. Gonna be able to invul through this 236C. Resonance activated on both sides. Next hit with scenario for both. He's trying to go in.
it's not dead. It's very close, but it's not dead. It's still close. Like, it's still very doable.
It can go either way. 105 beat to delay the air timing.
He's not dead. There's no way he's dead.
No enhanced state, so no enhanced damage, but it's a mixed scenario here for both players. What are you gonna do? Jump C? No, okay. Oh my gosh. Gets away.
Punish.
Oh my god!
DP.
Understood a DP and punishes accordingly. E30, call him E3000 because he has an IQ of 3000. What a genius!
My god.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking so much.
God, that was insane.
Oh my god. GG's Malaklak. Oh.
What
Oh god.
a match. What a performance. I think E30's heart rate is at a solid steady pace of around like 190,000 beats per second. He's turned up. That was nuts.
Oh my goodness.
Oh jeez. All right.
Man.
What's
Solid stuff. Look, Mr. Racer's coming up. He's gonna be fighting ShadalooJanitor. I'll give you a chance to get a breather, amigo. Let's get a Matrino show in days. I got you. Did I type it right? Yeah, okay. The Nightbot was just a little delayed, giving me some paranoia. But look, guys, we need to give E30 a little bit of a breather. We're just going to use our time wisely. Talk about the match arena that we have here for episode 40. Use that code WNF letter 040 BBTAG for the free 50-cent donation. Just hit that button in the top right. Sign in through a multitude of ways. Use that code to donate a free 50 cents. It's pretty cool. And, if you check the side of the match arena, there's a whole bunch of partners that you can follow, retweet, like their content. That also donates free money to the pot. And, hey, if you want to do a direct donation, we would appreciate that too. And if you want to receive something for that donation, we have the deal for you. You could check out the marketplace where we have plenty of stuff on sale, including manga that has been provided by the lovely Kaiten Books, keeping us up to date with the greatest manga in the land. Loner Life in Another World, Volume 1, 2, and 3. Shit, that's going to be Kusaki-san, Volume 1 and 2. Uzumaid, Our Maid is Way Too Annoying, and My Dad's the Queen of All VTubers, recommended by actual VTubers. And there's even merch for sale, quintessential quintuplets keychains, and some other keychains and charms from Girls Frontline, Fate Go, Princess Connect, and Azure Lane. So be sure to check all that out. Consider donating, but at the very least, don't forget to use that code WNF letter 040 BBTAG for the free 50-cent donation.
Wow. I mean, yeah, I needed a breather too, because my goodness, that was quite a set to commentate. I can't imagine how that must have been to play.
I got
That
so
was
scared.
nuts. Well, look, we've collected our breaths. We've, rearranged our heads. We're good to go. We can be fully focused on this match that we have ahead of us. And hey, there's some repeat characters here. We're going to be seeing Adachi again, and something that never happens, we're going to be seeing Celica again. ShadalooJanitor joining the WNF with the Celica Labris locked in. I'm excited to see them participate. Going to be going up against the regular round here, Mystery Racer 21 on the Adachi Naoto this time. No Seth or Batista to be seen yet, but we know they have them in their pocket. Susanoo as well. And this will be cool. We'll be seeing similar round start scenarios. I don't know if they're going to be as crazy. Yeah,
I mean, so far still like starting out with a low hitting, so not much different. But Shadaloo is really doing some work right now. Adachi's already in the red.
Yes. Mr. Razor recognizing this as well, bursting out Adachi right now, but gets called on the assist.
Gotta be careful with these assist calls, buddy, because she's got the meter. She can kill Adachi.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that was a great active switch over there for Mystery Racer. The only problem is Adachi is left in here with no burst gauge. Yeah, just flying through this Naruto here. And he's getting Adachi out of there. I mean, he's out of there.
I mean, yeah, that's what I was saying. She's got the ability to just get him in the back. Doesn't matter what you're doing. And, oh, man. I mean, see, the thing is, though, well, I was going to say it's Naoto. She can pull off a comeback, but I'm looking at the meter and I'm looking at the cross gauge.
And looking at that Labris axe, which is full catch-up mode. Oh, yeah, cash it in where we ended off at. Just a solid 10K for 2 bars. That is the life of Labris when she's enabled to play the game, which ShadalooJanitor just did perfectly, taking that game 1.
Very solid too, like from Shadaloo. Like very, very on point with catching almost pretty much all of the assist calls. I guess the only flub was getting hit by the throw into active switch. But other than that, that was very solid play from Shadaloo.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. There was really no huge points where Shadaloo was under any huge pressure. There was just some timely bursts, especially recognizing that Adachi coming in so low, dealing with those Naoto assists so perfectly, and just forcing a bad active switch from Mystery Racer and having the punish ready. Very solid play.
Absolutely. So let's see what Mystery Racer takes from that game and puts into this one.
Oh my gosh. I mean, we were talking about this during E30's matches, right? Celica, not super common, but she is one of those characters that when it comes to the round start game, she's eventually going to force some respect out of you. Because it's just like, it's too much of an implication taking that enhanced damage.
Oh, good DP from Mystery. Choosing not to take the mix-up and just, get out of that situation. Getting the throw into the corner. Gonna probably mark? Yeah.
6P follow-up as well. Wow, that was good use of that 5B. Just needs to be careful. This Labris is not only low, but a hit away from dying as long as Shiro is on the screen. Trying to push block into the Hama Own, I think. I'm not quite sure.
I think that's what they were trying to do. Or I think that's what Shadaloo was expecting Mystery to do, but wasn't paying attention to the meter that Mystery had. So.
Oh boy. Oh wow.
Yep.
Yeah, just barely did not have the opportunity to burst. Free Hama Own there for Mystery Racer. And he's sitting pretty healthy characters for the Adachi and the Naoto. ShadalooJanitor. Level 2 Resonance. Activating that now, just 5 being through his projectiles. I'm surprised there's no super cancel there. Oh, it's here to punish the Adachi? Yeah, Naoto can't really do much. Not bad decision making. Okay. Alright, Mr. Race is doing a good job of routing that combo in a way that where Shirogane got out safely. Adachi on point here, wasting this resonance. It's on ShadalooJanitor to make something happen. This constant cross combo pressure from Mystery Racer, just relentless. And that will do it. Mystery Racer firing back, getting a game on the board. Yeah, ShadalooJanitor definitely didn't give up. They were digging deep with that Celica to try to get that 2v1 comeback going. There was some good decision making, just unfortunately didn't end up in any kills. And Mystery Racer just playing the matchup according, constantly keeping the pressure going, saying something's got to hit eventually, and they were right.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, yeah, let's see if this will turn into a back and forth in terms of games, or if Mr. Racer sort of continues that pressure and keeps Shadaloo on the back foot.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I gotta say, I know if there's one thing I know about Mystery Racer, he doesn't like losing round start. All right, he doesn't. He doesn't really want to be put on the defensive or the back end when round start begins. And I mean, that's exactly what. Yeah, as I said, Celica eventually is gonna force that respect out of you.
Oh, interesting situation. I couldn't really tell what happened after that.
Yeah, that looks a little funky. Late dash overhead. That is a marked Celica. Really needs to be careful here. Good push block to avoid the unblockable. That girl is still in danger. Whoa! Never mind.
Hey, Naruto fell out of it?
Unfortunately, yeah, the 5A and the 5B. I mean, the Celica. I don't know if 5A 5B is a combo. Maybe a counter combo. That's why I know to fall out. I'm not sure.
I don't know, but whatever the case may be, Celica is down, and Labris has been put into resonance. Wow, okay, getting the assist out of there, just barely out of range of that gauntlet right there.
Yes, not able to make contact with this chain knuckle. Another force sandwich, and yeah, Mr. Racer has been playing the 2v1 game very perfectly. I mean, just constantly, always, even from the last game, making sure that ShadalooJanitor has to guess and not giving them a chance to really play the game.
Pretty much is dead. What?
Oh boy. Yeah, looks like that was intentional. He didn't try super because I would have imagined it was the cross slash super, so.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. Okay, getting in with the active switch side swap and taking game 3. Yep, so up 2-1.
Not bad for Mr. Racer here. Yeah, Mr. Racer slowly but surely kind of pulling away here. I think what's really significant in terms of these matches is how quickly Mr. Racer is able to get a character down and how long ShadalooJanitor is forced to play the 1v2 game. I mean, as far as Mr. Racer's team is concerned, both characters definitely have ways that they can whittle down a character pretty fast. But yeah, ShadalooJanitor just has to find a way to kind of navigate this neutral game to prevent their characters from dying so fast. Maybe better burst timings, or it may just be not letting Mr. Racer play, you know? There's a lot of different ways to go about it.
Like, we saw very solid play from game 1. As you said, just not really letting Mystery play much, if at all. So, yeah, Mystery is being very cognizant of not being put in that situation for the most part.
Absolutely. And yeah, we saw a victorious round start scenario there from ShadalooJanitor. Not much for damage, though.
Yeah, it definitely was an unfortunate drop. Getting the TRM off of that push block. Very, recognizing that pretty much Shadaloo has done that every single time that he was put in that situation.
Yeah, very nice there from Mr. Racer. Oh my gosh, very nice recognition there, getting away from the command throw. This Celica, though, in danger. This has been the problem. Yeah, able to get her out, but the thing is she cannot be called as an assist. That was a little bit risky. She'll live to the light of day for now. Oh no.
Dude. You should have just taken the damage.
Yeah, so now ShadalooJanitor is in a lot of trouble, right? Just coming in straight into all of this. And yeah, I think you're right. Oh man, yo, that's absolutely dead. And just like that, Mystery Racer gonna be able to take it 3-1 over ShadalooJanitor with the Adachi Naoto. Definitely a good showing from ShadalooJanitor. We got to see a little bit of what they're capable of. I'm liking the Celica play. And, you know, they look comfy on Labris, and comfort with them as a unit, just couldn't quite get an edge over Mystery Racer there, who played really solid throughout that entire set.
Right, so that set done, we are now in winners round 2, and starting off, we will have Crackin Atkins versus ZeroShadowBlood.
Sick. All right, I'm finna deafen and figure out who I'm playing.
And so Atkins has like a myriad of teams that he can choose from. I'm wondering which one he'll go for. I want to say signs point to getting Adachi because, as I said last time we saw him on stream, he's been really liking that team, and it looks like we are going with it. And ZeroShadowBlood, a frequent flyer around these parts, and sticking with their main bread and butter, their all reliable Susanoo Yumi.
I mean, we've seen it work time and time again. So, I mean, it's a very strong team, just in terms of really ignoring a lot of neutral, especially with that Susanoo 6P, and really just capitalizing so much off of every single hit that they can do.
Ready your weapon. Can't escape from crossing fate.
All right, let's see how this goes. Round start. Gets him with the EX Snowbird and getting a conversion off of it too. That is very, wow, that was very impressive actually. Just an immediate AK. Ooh, gets caught in the head. And that is, answering back with pretty much 7k on his own. Getting another throw off of that. No burst bait, unfortunately. But, I mean, still, pretty much evening it out.
Oh, that looks like the Yumi jump here was able to catch out the yank earlier. The yank's coming in, Adachi is bleeding. Just been a huge turnaround.
Gotta be careful with all of these Adachi assist calls, because really one wrong assist and that's going to be a dead character. Oh, commentator's curse almost coming through right there. Getting throw baited. That should be, nope. Going immediately into super, so that's not going to kill.
Not quite, but it is putting Yang in a one-set situation, but she is burning now. Nice defense on the jump C right there. Good DP as well.
Just doing the old reliable Yumi 5A off of incoming. And it's going to be game one going to Zero Shadow.
And based on that interaction earlier with that block JC, it's just, I think it's just showing that ZeroShadowBlood is extremely familiar with the matchup and how to approach this. And honestly, like, towards the tail end of that game, just Atkins wasn't able to get anything started.
Absolutely, yeah. Zero Shadow's defense was pretty on point, and just able to really punish even the smallest mistake from Atkins. Oh, all right. Both assists getting caught. Not really much to gain. Yeah, not really much gained off of both situations.
Again, going the other way. A nice evasion by Atkins.
Oh, that was very smart by Zero Shadow. Like recognizing he had the meter to punish that and get both characters. Whoa, that was a dirty setup. That was really good on Atkins to burst right in that situation, because my goodness, that could have been very bad. I'm not sure what Atkins is doing. What's going on here?
I think Atkins is maybe not confident in some of their confirms, so they're just playing a little restrictive. But Yumi is down for the count, but it is Susanoo, so I feel this is basically a two-touch situation if need be.
What are you doing, man? Like a lot of these confirms, it's just like he's not believing that he's getting the hit. Either that, or it looks like he's trying to bait a burst whenever there's not a burst available. Oh no! I don't think that's what he wanted to do. But hey, he stabilized it once again. Going to kill? Yeah, that's gonna be a kill.
This will be it. Yeah, game 2 going to Atkins, being able to stabilize. Yeah, and I think the main thing right there is he was able to take out the Yumi as soon as possible.
Even so, though, it was really just one hit
Yeah.
from Susan was enough to kill both characters. So, but really good at getting, like, I guess things, as you said, getting things stabilized. Like, it looked a little bit rocky, but, I mean, I don't think Zero expected those combos to really drop. So I guess he was just getting hit on wake up somehow.
It could be also just like just a knowledge check, because sometimes some setups that look real aren't real and you can mash out of it. So guessing ZeroShadowBlood just using that game to gather some data and test the waters.
Could be, absolutely. Just round starts with that. Catches the Susan assist, getting some decent damage off on both characters, but gets caught with a throw on landing.
Where ZeroShadowBlood is most comfortable.
JC crossing up and not getting a burst punish. I'm surprised.
Oh no.
Right, punishing the air fireball, trying to do some kind of fancy setups. Yeah, just keeps getting caught with these throws on landing. It's really paying off for him in this situation.
Oh, going low that time. ZeroShadowBlood wasn't ready. Yeah, Yang is in a pretty dangerous situation, but sniping out the Uni assist. Getting open up again.
Oh no, not getting a burst punish.
I really like the way Atkins is going about it, just taking like basically a bunch of pot shots and not getting a.
I don't know if Atkins should keep up this Yang, man. I mean, I guess if it's working out, but oh, anticipated the burst. Very smart from Atkins. That's definitely a dead Susan. Only needed to spend the 1 meter too. Didn't need to spend any more off. Oh, what a trade!
Oh, knocking out the 4P from Adachi. Yeah, you need to
I
get
was
Yang
gonna
out
say,
of there.
you gotta get Yang out of there, man. Okay. It's not quite dead since it's off a throw, but it's gonna be very close.
I imagine ZeroShadowBlood is going to cash out as much as possible here. Yeah, didn't want to go into aerial raid because it might have ended the resonance early. So this is a two-touch situation. Wake up super, and it works out! Can he get the follow-up? Oh no! Oh wait, okay, Yang is still alive, but this is a very tight situation for Crackin Atkins, and the jump, no!
Atkins, what are you doing, man?
He definitely wanted a 2-3-6C in the air from that, but just not working out. And ZeroShadowBlood goes up 1 game in the set, only needs to take 1 more.
Get ready.
He could have been able to win off of that too.
Yeah.
Off of that super. It's funny that worked because I think was it a JC punish?
Let's see you try.
Yeah, it was a JC punish.
Okay.
My cause is just. I will not lose.
But hopefully Atkins isn't too deterred by this, and hopefully they can continue to. Let's see if they can keep some momentum from that game that they won. But from what I've seen so far, Atkins isn't really using what he tries to use his team for a lot, which is the VZO setup. Just trying to play a more, for lack of a better word, well-rounded game. I want to stay honest, but I don't know about that.
I mean, I guess. I mean, it's been working out for the most part, but as we can see, not too much in this game.
Oh, nice defense. They got bursting out, but no punish because the 5B is a little too stubby for that. Just being super pressed for the corner, stealing it, then taking it right back.
This isn't looking very good for Atkins. Both characters in the red, and both of ZeroShadow's characters looking incredibly healthy. And yeah, recognizing that he had the 2 meter in that situation, so not really going for any sort of setup that he went for before. Oh, what an anti-air, and it's just going to be up to solo Yang. That's a punish.
It's really terrifying, but it's definitely doable.
I mean, getting 10k off of that, not bad. Or almost 10k, I should say.
Oh no, punishing the landing yet again.
Really good about that and just sealing the deal. DHC, ZeroShadow taking it 3-1.
ZeroShadowBlood, are you sure you don't play Mvon? Because those are some clean landing punishes. Looks like we are not skipping a beat, we're moving right on. Looks like we have Kaiten versus Sherzool.
Sherzool, yep.
Yo, what up?
Yo.
Atkins, what happened in that third game with the Atom Smasher Super?
I've never hit Atom Smasher that way, so I know that that's a safe DHC, and I was just not sure how to convert. I could have probably jump A'd, and then I tried doing an EX Gun Blast and got jump C.
Gotcha. We figured that was the case for the EX Gun Blast, so...
Yeah. Still bad, man, but it was a good set.
Yeah, very good showing. Alright, so we've got Karma and Yukiko. Has Kaiten played this team before?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I must not have seen it then.
Yeah, a couple of days ago, I did play with Kaiten, and, you know, amongst the myriad of teams that are basically Yukiko +1, this was the first one that they brought out, and they're really solid with it. I like what they've kind of figured out what to do with this team.
That was almost a pickup of a lifetime.
That would have been a really sick conversion off of that. My goodness. Yeah, that's a dead Karma. I was gonna say the red life's looking really low right there, and Sherzool was definitely aware of that as well.
Yeah, perfect setup off that 4P. Yukiko coming in with 4 stacks, but coming in, getting hit, and off of a blue beat combo, no less. Interesting there. This is not looking very good here for Kaiten. Has not had an opportunity to activate Resonance or anything, yeah.
Cross raid, and you're gone. Wow, that was... Like, it says it was like, what, 47 seconds? But that felt a lot quicker than that.
It was a pretty quick match. With the Yukiko coming in, I'm not really sure what happened in its entirety. You know, I think Kaiten was trying to stay solid in their defense, and I mean, when it comes to those resonance comebacks, you do kind of want to stall it out and activate it at the perfect time that gives you the most amount of time to use it in like a 1v1 format, or when you can like lock out a character, like the next hit is going to kill them, but didn't work out. So we're switching it over to the Hilda Yukiko now, the main squeeze.
Yeah, Carmine wasn't really able to get much going, and didn't seem like Kaiten was able to capitalize a lot off of Yukiko as well, and that with Carmine backing them up. So.
Oh my gosh. Interesting decision to jump to the end of that. I'm not sure if 5B would have allowed her to escape.
Hard to say, but the match is somewhat looking like the previous one. Sherzool on a tear, getting him low, and... Oof, yeah, this is looking really rough for Kaiten. I'm really hoping this is just spectator side that I'm seeing right now.
As am I. There's some rough stuff going on here, to say the least.
I mean, it looks like things are going really smoothly in terms of combo structure for the most part, so it looks like it's just spectator?
Yeah, really, I don't know. I'm surprised that Hilda went down there. Kaiten had a burst available, but
I think Kaiten was just wanting to keep Yukiko in with as much health as possible.
I guess so. Well, I mean, Sherzool's locked and loaded. I mean, that Yukiko does have 7 stacks now, but she cannot get hit. Just DPs through all of that. And this is not the situation you want to be in. Gonna try to Miragi down.
What?
Why did you do that again? What? I'm so confused.
Sherzool had no reason to.
He had a free out. I have no idea why he did it again. Anti-air dodgy DP. You love to see it.
Why did you go back into it? What is going on with these decisions?
I can't give a calculated analysis of the last 20 seconds of that match. All I can say was that was just Sherzool things, man. Like that's all I'm gonna attribute it to. It's just Sherzool things. Sherzool things happened, and Sherzool things got the game, because that was nuts. Well, I mean, Sherzool is a game away from taking this. Chitin has been struggling a little bit throughout the entirety of this matchup. Just can't really seem to get anything started. And the point character, no matter who it is going down pretty fast.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I don't know what to say in terms of how Chitin can improve this. Just, I mean, they've got to lock down that Yosuke.
Absolutely, yeah. Just needs to lock down the Yosuke and get a chance to run their game. You know, get comfy with the full screen, whatever it may be, but just get a 2v2 game plan started.
Absolutely.
But we know Chitin is more than able to do so. See if they're able to bounce back from it. Needs to reverse 3-0 at this point. Here we go. Okay. This time sniping with that jump B from Hilda. Did not quite have the combo. Still these rebeats coming in handy. Able to actually bait Yosuke DP with that.
It was a bait, and it also clashed with the DP too. That was so weird to see. All right, getting us already at 9.
Yes, the big 9 stacks there for Chitin.
This is big. This is really big. You can't afford to get hit by Yukiko.
Yeah, absolutely. And she has the 1 bar on deck. I mean, I hate to say it, but like Sherzool, both of his characters are questionably like a next touch die scenario.
Oh, I mean, you see how much damage that assist
I mean, if that 5AA connected with that Phoenix, Yosuke was gone. Like... All right, big damage here. Sherzool in trouble. Very nice anti-air combo there from Chitin. Here we go. There's a rough situation. Oh my gosh. I don't think Sherzool expected to be in the front there. And Chitin needs this reverse 3-0. They have 1 game on the board to build towards it at the moment.
Yeah, that was very solid. Like, I think the difference maker was that Chitin was able to get Yukiko stacks, like, very, very quickly, which is what we haven't been seeing those previous 2 games.
Absolutely. Even so, you know, there was some damage that she was able to deal out, but she ended up doing a lot of it as the assist character. Hilda really doing a lot of work as far as finding the hits for the last part of that game.
All right, well, let's see if Chitin can keep this momentum going. I mean, it's still an uphill climb getting 2 games before they get 1, so anything can happen.
Yeah, so far so good in terms of the comeback, but for the set in its entirety, Sherzool was looking pretty solid in those first 2 games. Giving Sherzool things as well. Oh boy, Moonsault barely was in front. Yeah, you can see Chitin definitely getting some runaway going, forcing Sherzool to chase after the Hilda and just putting up these like Phoenixes and Hilda buttons to get him to navigate around.
Getting the resets. Oh, almost getting a good pickup off of that, but still getting the assist punish off on the burst. So, yeah, Yosuke is not looking too good. Yeah, I was going to say, you might want to get him out of there.
Not a bad decision. Is that going to punish? It will. Yeah, full combo there from Chitin 2, bringing the Hilda back then. That was 8K. Oh my gosh. Okay, Yosuke surviving from that. Oh my gosh, this time does do the 5B to get out of that situation, but Sherzool has the ready somehow. Oh boy, great ball of fame, but no combo.
I mean, this is, yeah, baiting the burst. That's going to be a dead Yukiko.
Oh no!
Okay. Still actually getting it without using any meter, but I mean, still, that looked very scary.
Yes. Oh my gosh, very nice block on the low there. Yosuke getting clipped. Yeah, just forced to activate this resonance. Now needs to block perfectly, but couldn't watch the toes. Chitin slowly but surely bringing this back here. It's tied up 2-2.
See, what I noticed was Chitin was able to just snipe out the Adachi from the back. Like, in pretty much every situation that Sherzool was trying to set up a Zeo active switch.
Yeah, just definitely good counterplay there. And again, just on the macro end of how this game is going, it's definitely a, even though Sherzool was at the set advantage, you would almost imagine that Chitin was at the set advantage the way that last match was being played. Chitin's dictating the entire pace of this matchup. Just getting the runaway going and forcing Sherzool to approach. Great round start situation here from Sherzool, though. Forcing this Yukiko in early. Oh my gosh, drop combo. Great navigation, though. Oh boy.
Fortunately, the assist was not able to actually get anything. Oh, I feel like this should have gone straight into super. That would have killed.
Yeah, I think he wanted it to go with the Adachi super just for the damage, but Chitin able to bring Hilda in safely, and now this Adachi is in so much trouble.
That was very smart because you have to block, you have to go low to actually dodge that Phoenix, but then going for the overhead immediately after.
Yes, insane stuff. He hit Yukiko with 5B and then, or the jump B, and then on the teleport from Hilda, ended up hitting Adachi. Oh boy! Oh, but the DP, we're still going. It's constant decision making.
Overhead, and that should be dead for Yosuke. Yep.
Man, looks like it is just solo Adachi, or it was just solo Adachi, as Chitin has dug deep and made this reverse 3-0 run to make it 3-2 over Sherzool. So solid stuff to them. That was quite the comeback. I mean, Sherzool definitely got those 2 games. The last game that Sherzool got was a bit all over the place, but the first game was definitely solid. The first half of that second game was solid as well, but Chitin just really able to get their game plan going and get that comeback.
Absolutely, yeah. Good stuff to both of the players. Very exciting set overall, but yeah, it was just Chitin was able to really just get their composure back and bring it back with the reverse sweep.
For sure. I do have a host question here. I have a question for the TO.
What's up?
So I have a match with Senor Taxi, but I'm also the host of this room. Would you want me to commentate one more match and then play Senor Taxi, or should I play him now? What do you think is best?
Let's see. Where are you at? I'd say since commentate one more and then go for your match. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Because we already have Mr. Eraser here.
For sure.
All right. I will mute. I shall be back.
Cool. For sure. So Mr. Eraser, 21, coming in with that Adachi Naruto. We just saw them take on ShadalooJanitor and had a good showing. Going up against the stream host himself, Mr. E30. Celica, Akatsuki, extraordinaire. If you did not see the E30 Mile Clack Clack match, I'm telling you right now, it was one for the ages.
100%.
But he's here. He's here. He has the Celica ready to go. I mean, Mr. Racer has a little bit of matchup knowledge of Celica. He just had to fight one. He may be one of the only people on the planet to be able to say I had to fight back-to-back Celicas in my tournament bracket.
Yeah. So let's see how he's able to navigate a somewhat different type of Celica.
I'd say so. He's starting the auto off this time. Here we go. Game 1. Wow, big anti-air, unfortunately, 5BB not routing.
Akatsuki taking these bullets like a champ. Unfortunately, no resonance version of that, so it doesn't get the mark.
Right. Oh, wow. Yeah, good counter hit confirmed here. Mr. Racer definitely piling on a lot of these hits. Nice run up low there from E30. And Mr. Racer definitely familiar with those active switch of unblockables. His team can set those up too. Oh man, gets the first seed.
He went for it once. I knew he was going to go for it again. Oh, gets the overhead active switch too. And unfortunately drops the combo.
Oh my god.
If he timed that just a little bit later, that could have been a dead.
Yo, he just whooped us. Yo, he's playing out of his mind right now. Frame traps. It hit. That's a kill. What?
I can't believe he was able. That didn't even look like it should have hit, quite honestly.
Oh my god. Trying to force a sandwich.
I know I got hit for a fact there.
Yeah, this is great defense by Mr. Racer so far, and this is his solo Naruto. The chip is building. Oh, and didn't block the 5C. That's crucial. Yeah, you gotta hold one more of these, playa.
What?
Oh boy, I don't know. Didn't make contact, but can't get punished. Oh, what?
God.
Perfectly timed. Dude, every decision E30 makes has so much impact. Cause I mean, you're not expecting it. The where he chooses to hit buttons, just his decision making in general. When faced with a 236C from Adachi coming, descending from the skies on top of his head, you know what he said? I'll just move out of the way. I'll just air dash. It's nothing, right? And he's just like, he doesn't seem phased. He's like fully ready to go, and he got that game. that was nuts.
I just love how it's like literally the moment Mystery Racer decided to roll, E30 was like, that's it, you're done. It's over.
Yeah, perfect call, forcing the switch here from Mystery Racer. They are on the Susanoo. And I think it's an interesting switch. I'm curious as for the reasoning why, possibly just wanting to pile on some damage quicker. I have no idea, but let's see if, this beast being in himself, Susanoo, can shut down the beast that is. That's the reason. He's had, I should have known. I should have known this is the reason the Racer picked Susanoo. That's hilarious.
Oh, trying to punish the whiffed burst, but that's a combo?
If it wasn't before, it is now. Big damage. 6.9k. Yeah, push blocking. No unblockables here today. Ooh.
That should be a dead Selka.
Definitely. I think E30 was just not expecting Susanoo to cross up there on the air dash.
Oh, wow.
Man.
Still able to get the conversion off. That was impressive. All right, so Akatsuki on the back foot, and, it's a 1v1 situation, so it's going to be rough for E30 to come back from this, especially with, the meter that Naoto has right now, and also just the situations you can be put into, like this, just going to get into immediate mark status.
Just not looking good for E30. Next touch kill scenario has activated the Resonance here, but it's going to take a miracle, a dream, and some outplay to kill Mystery Racer, kill one of his characters, get anything going. This is tough.
Absolutely. It's doable, but it is going to take absolutely perfect play, and unfortunately we are not going to be seeing that in this game. That is Ekum Bokum going to Mystery Racer.
Definitely Ekum Bokum. Skulls and crossbones all day. I don't know how he was able to do the Hama-on, bring the Susanoo in, and then he soul siphons him afterwards. He's already dead. Like... But it seems like the switch is paying off here for Mystery Racer, right? That definitely looked like a more solid game on their end. That there might have been some other reasonings for making this swap, but I really think he just wanted to have some counterplay for round start. That's a little bit more just like on paper, I can do this. All right, we'll hop into the game 3 here, see if E30 can navigate this 2v2 a bit better. He has the round start. E30 still to say, are you sure? Are you sure you just don't want me to hit a button? Woo, this is big.
Oh, that's both characters. I just realized that.
Yeah, Susanoo's kind of large, covering that tiny Naoto there, but they were being both affected by that big combo. Active switch here, 4 bars on deck for E30.
It's not dead. No, it's close, but it's not dead.
Yeah, a lot of damage, but no death, very close. Jump sees, and no, yeah, you're gonna get caught by that. He canceled. I think, he wanted to cancel to the armor. I think he got crossed up. I don't think he went fireball.
I absolutely think that's what happened. Good DP from Mystery Racer, just sort of getting out of that situation, recognizing that, hey, that's not a real combo.
Oh boy, okay.
What?
Wow, that was a fantastic reaction, and it's a Resident Super 2. Pretty stonks decision there for Mr. Racer. Look at E30 here, beat Tachi with the perfectly timed Silicon 6P to convert off of. Okay.
It was a very ballsy burst, because any differently timed, that could have been it. What an active switch, just getting it. Oh, going for a grab? Oh!
There's no way! E30! Man, E30.
That wasn't a phone steal, that was a phone smasher. Jesus Christ.
Look, today he can have the name, he calls that the pancake flattener, alright? I didn't know that we were gonna be exposed to flat pancakes today, but I gotta tell you, Mystery Racer's looking like the flattest pancake I've ever seen in my life. That was nuts.
Yeah. Damn.
I was just not expecting it. He had the 2 characters. I mean, they were kind of low, but just like needing to do that big of a call out in that scenario, it was just the last thing E30.
Thing is, I called out throw as the Resonance was coming out, and I think Mystery Racer heard me and tried to go for it.
Yo, the funny thing is, E30's still challenging that.
I mean, he's not okay. I think the bad thing is he's losing the enhanced state out of it, but I mean, still, he wasn't taking too much damage off of it.
Oh man, okay, yeah, tries to push back from the scenario that, Landshark not having it there.
Just being kept out. I respect that decision to do the air DP.
Oh boy. What a 5!
Oh my god, what a 5-B.
Perfectly timed anti-air, just going straight into the super. Has this quarter positioning. Great 5P call, but wasn't able to bait the burst. Still trying to keep this pressure going. Okay. E30 finds a way to bring Telka in safely, but this has been the hard matchup, it seems, here from E30 when Mr. Race is able to play this full screen game with the Naoto. Oh, bruh, I can't see anything.
Oh, he killed the Akatsuki.
Yeah.
I was wondering, like, wait, who went down?
Oh my! Yo, if he canceled that,
He could have.
yo, he's still going. You can't stop him. His name is E30. That's the name of a BMW. It's the name of a BMW. It's gas, gas, gas. Okay, my 5B, my options, my supers. I'm gassed up. I just visited the Arco before this. What were you thinking? I'm gaming. E30. He's insane.
Oh gosh.
This man is crazy.
I can't believe what we are witnessing here. I would want to call it a Christmas miracle, but there is nothing holy about this gameplay that E30 is exhibiting here. He is on a tear.
Oh god.
What match?
I'm shook. I'm honestly shook right now. Oh god. GG's Mystery Racer.
That was
Look, man. I have a match to play, but for the sake of everybody, we'll do one match arena show just for. Look, Eddie, this is just what it is. Every time you play a match, you got to do a match arena show to just catch your breath. Because holy crap, man.
I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. Go ahead.
If I can even find the breath to say the words, but I mean, if you're speechless or you want to support this crazy bracket that we have going on here, use the code WNF letter O40 BBTAG for the free 50-cent donation. You use that link in the chat. It'll donate a free 50 cents. There's other ways to donate free money. Check the side, retweet, and follow a whole bunch of our sponsors. Give more free money to the pot, and we'd love to see it. You also feel free to do a direct donation if you'd like. We would greatly appreciate that if you're feeling in the giving mood. If you're feeling in the receiving mood, check out that marketplace. There's plenty of stuff for sale. We are always stocked up with the latest and greatest Kaiten book manga iterations. They have the Lunar Life in Another World series, the Shed That Skin Rigasaki-san series, Uza-Maid, Our Maid is Way Too Annoying, and My Dad's Queen of All VTubers. You guessed it, recommended by actual VTubers. And there's charms and keychains for sale as well, courtesy of Girls Frontline, Quintessential Quintuplets, Fate Go Princess Connect, and Azure Lane. So check it all out, but at the very least, please, from that display, I'm not gonna bully anyone, but you have no reason not to at least use that code WNF letter O40 BBTAG for a free 50-cent donation.
Good God. Okay, so with that, E30, are you gonna host the room?
Yeah, I'll host
or
it.
Should I?
I'll host it.
Okay. I shall return if I can catch my breath.
Good luck to you.
Alright. New room is up. Who do we have up next on the
We will be having Titan versus Caterade.
Alright. You know, this is an interesting one because these two players, they're out of state, but I feel like this is becoming a WNF Online classic. They do run into these, they do run into each other quite often, and they go back and forth all the time. But yeah, again, GG's Mystery Racer. Holy crap! I don't know what's coming over me tonight.
Don't question it. Just let it flow through you. If you question it, the power will drain. So just keep at it.
But yeah, anyway, going into our next match here. Like I said, Kaiten versus Caterade. They play each other quite often here at WNF. I think maybe even at Guzman's or DonCon's tournaments. But as of late, I've seen Caterade try out this new team, Yu Kanji. It's been working out pretty nice for them so far.
I mean, this is definitely a knowledge check, I feel, because Kanji's not really too common of a character. So if you're not familiar with what he is capable of, as we've seen before with critical existence failure in previous Wednesday night fights, it is definitely a legitimate threat. Now the thing is, though, he has to get in.
I think with especially that Kaiten is starting off with Neo Yukiko, Kaiten is trying to match Caterade's offense by using Neo. I'm wondering what the approach is here for them.
Alright, looks like we're getting a bit of a start. Not really capitalizing too much off of that, surprisingly, but getting him with the side swap low, and yeah, just getting some decent damage. Oh wow, what a backdash. What an assist call to counter the assist. Oh, that's not dead. Absolutely not. I'm too used to seeing like so much bigger damage off of a move off of DP punish, but I mean still, that's putting her very close into kill range. Good DP from Kaiten, getting out of that precarious corner situation against Kanji. But I mean, still at this point, oh, catching the assist, DP not really paying off too much, but not getting punished for it, fortunately. Oh, unfortunate. The Narukami assist not going through with the second hit, because otherwise that actually would have killed Neo.
Yeah. Kaiten getting Yukiko in here. Nice defense by Caterade right there. I think that's a bit of like a familiarity on the matchup and how much they play, so they can read each other's tendencies, but Miragi died actually probably a setup for them. Yeah, one last touch, and Narukami getting punished, but not a dead Narukami.
Choosing to do a stagger pressure with that EXZO, getting the instant air JC as well. So, oh my goodness. So every character here is in the red.
Oh no!
And that 2A poke catching both characters and enabling Titan to just get the happy birthday to kill off both Narukami and Kanji.
And another thing too about like that Neo 2A, it's super good for just like poking people out because it's quick and it's pretty long range considering like how quick the button is. So like it's a really nice like little poke tool that she has in her arsenal.
Well, let's see what Gatorade can do. I mean, he was able to bring it pretty close, but unfortunately not able to close out on either character. And having the awareness to just, stop that combo a bit short with that assist in the back. Catching the backdash off with that Zio-Car as well. Oh, moves quick, but not quick enough to catch in between.
Going with Wake Up 5A, working out nicely. Oh, what a call out!
What a call out! What
another call out! Yeah, that should be a dead Neo. Yeah,
didn't even need to spend the extra meter afterwards.
It's a huge turnaround for now, but this is Titan's main character, and they have shown that they can make this solo comeback. And yeah, Kanji just constantly getting zoned out, but the defense is real nice from Gatorade so far.
I think he was trying to go for an anti-air in that situation, but gets EX Zio-Car getting stuffed out by Sakuya.
This is getting really dangerous. Yeah, Resonance pop, level 8 stacks. Oh no.
Only res level 2, but I mean, that's enough. Is that a kill? Yeah, that is absolutely a kill, yeah.
It's all to solo Kanji, and Yukiko is just healing more and more. This is not a good look, but it is level 4 Resonance. The call up? Oh no!
Only the second hit of the chair getting the hit. So unfortunate use of 2 meter, but I mean, able to keep from getting put in that situation. This is still really rough for Kanji. As I was saying, he needs to get in, and Yukiko is very good at keeping him from getting in. These DPs, though, I was gonna say are going well for him, but I mean, I didn't even have to finish that sentence.
Kind of going up to. Yeah, it's just, I feel like the main thing that'll help Gatorade win is just keeping you alive, but unfortunately, they're going down first. And especially against Yukiko, which Kaiten usually sets up in a way where they are the Resonance character. It's just a really uphill battle once the moment that Yu goes down.
Okay, just watch, senpai.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Able to bring it even closer than the previous match, but I mean, still not able to close out at all. Stuffs out the assist and, yeah, gets the punish. All of that is unrecoverable health.
Yeah, just cashing out early for as much damage. And just to make sure they can't get a burst. And Neo is already down. 0 stack for Yukiko, level 1 Resonance. This is not looking good for Titan right now.
I mean, but as we've seen before, Titan was able to bring it back from that kind of deficit. So it's not outside of the realm of possibility. It's just going to take a bit for Titan to actually pull that off.
It's a really ballsy DP. This is where Titan starts to shine. Just using that 5AA and then basically just cancel into Agi stacks just to get them up right away.
Just spending all that meter.
Yeah, fortunately for Gatorade, Titan only had 1 stick of butter, so it couldn't cancel into super. What? That was unfortunate for Gatorade, but this is looking favorable for Titan now.
Able to get the EXZO, no assist on deck to actually get the conversion off either. And that's going to be a dead Narukami, and this is a big turnaround. As I was saying before, completely doable for Kaiten to pull this off with just a solo Yukiko.
Oh, no.
And gets the DP bait. Unfortunately, not at 9 stacks, so I don't think this is going to kill. But, I mean, running out that resonance time. Oh my goodness.
I think as long as Caterade times it correctly, I think this is the first game for Caterade. Oh no, it doesn't even need it.
Didn't even need to.
6.8k.
Hey, you got a staring problem?
And yeah, Caterade showing signs of life, not out of this just yet.
先輩にそう言ってもらえる
Get ready.
Yeah, it was looking really rough actually for Caterade in that situation. Like, even though he won that, it was still just like by the skin of his teeth essentially. Because if he didn't pull off that super call out, that was probably going to be it.
And I think that's probably a bit of conditioning because Kaiten, I think, was waiting for a wake-up DP from Caterade, and it just worked out super nicely for them. Oh, nice, using the JC to evade all of that.
Ooh, unfortunately, the anti-air not really coming in favor for Caterade, but still able to get a good, solid amount of damage going right now.
Oh no.
That could have been it for Yukiko. Oh my goodness. Very lucky that Saki was able to hit that assist and able to actually continue on to hit Kanji because, yeah, Yukiko should have been dead from that situation.
Oh, nice evasion, but yeah, getting punished. Oh, try to go for a grab, but not working out. Good DP. The pickup as well, but not being able to punish the burst because Kanji was out. But
is she dead? Yeah, she's dead.
That's dead.
Cross rate. All right, I'd say that's the major threat. Yeah, and yeah, Caterade able to completely clean house in that game, bringing it back to 2-2 even.
Yeah, and I like that. It's a bit of a double-edged sword, but Caterade is really they're really not shy to use Kanji's DP, especially of how good it is. So, and I think that's also like a bit of conditioning because it's probably getting kind of thinking, oh, if he's just gonna DP all the time, I'll just wait and punish it. But it kind of works both ways in that sense.
Absolutely. So now Kaiten switching back to their their main team, and let's see how this works. I mean, yeah, let's see what kind of dynamic Hilda brings to this because again, both these characters are really good at keeping Kanji out. Like he's really got to work to get in, and it's just choosing to immediately chair super.
Oh no, Kanji getting caught, but unfortunately dropped out.
Yeah, it's looking very good for Caterade. Both of his characters are at half health.
Oh no, he didn't usually go for the active switch just to try and get as much stacks as possible. It's just being super aggressive in the corner. They're just getting nice stacks right away, and this is super good for Kaiten right now.
That's dead.
It's all to solo Narukami at about 25% health against a very healthy Hilda and Yukiko. Oh, nice throw bait.
Right, this could be a start for Cade, but I mean, it's still really rough. Getting a TRM and, choosing to go for the unburstable damage. Very smart, very smart. And, just going for a throw and getting another unburstable combo in, killing off Hilda. I mean, it's good, but this is a one-touch situation now because you're dealing with level 9. And she's at res level 3. Oh, nice getting pickup. A conversion. That's a start. Gotta say, you gotta be careful with your pressure because he's gonna go for the Meraki Dine. And that's going to be the set for Kaiten.
Yeah. Classic fashion, yeah, especially with level 9 resonance, and I think also Kain recognized that it can't be countered because K-Raid only had one stick of meter, so couldn't really countercall it with the super of their own.
Yep.
Solid work by Kain, moving on in the bracket. They'll be moving up to winners finals from that.
Absolutely. And next up, we will be having ZeroShadowBlood versus Ultra Instinct E30.
All right.
All right, give us just a second. It looks like Atkins' match is done, so he should be joining us shortly.
All right. There he is.
All right, I have returned. What have I missed?
Well, Titan took the set over Gatorade 3-2, and we are just about to have Dirty versus ZeroShadowBlood.
Cool. Man. E30. 30. Up against ZeroShadowBlood. This is a winners finals qualifying match. Winner of this is in the money. And I just got off of commentating an E30 match and then had to play it. I'm coming back to commentating an E30 match. I don't know if my voice can take it, but I'll try my best.
We'll see. I mean, how E30's been playing, it can go either way, honestly. So let's see how this goes. The thing is, though, we've seen before from Mystery Racer that Susanoo can win the round start against Celica.
Absolutely. Right now, E30 finding that big hit with an enhanced Celica. That's always a big deal. Trying to keep that momentum going. Okay.
Right, getting out of enhanced state, unfortunate, but I mean, still able to get some good damage off regardless, like in the beginning. But
hilarious. Yeah, they both chose the option of 4-6P, but that Yumi 6P was just a little bit better than the Akatsuki's.
Yep. And the thing is, Yumi has that 5A that she can just mash out of pressure. And for the most part, it works out for her too.
Oh, man.
And baiting out the DP, and that is definitely going to be a... Okay. Almost a commentator's curse.
Yeah, untimely drop. I think he just wanted to make it as, like, meter positive as possible. Oh, boy. So, Celica, oh, this is looking grim. Yeah, we'll pick that up with a 5A this time. But no.
What?
No.
What? What happened?
DC right at the last moment is what I'm guessing.
Uh-huh.
In and out. Okay, but able to get the DP bit. I think his controller just DC right before the super.
That is unfortunate.
Big X, but it's okay. ZeroShadowBlood able to get the game one.
Just double checking. Everything all right on ZeroShadowBlood's end?
I'm guessing so. He hasn't said anything. We're assuming it was a controller DC, but
okay. Yeah, just double checking. All right, I'll go back.
I mean, personally, I don't feel like that's a take the W situation.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna do that, even if it were even if that were a call to make.
You're
Yeah. All right, it's all good.
Cuckoo.
I was gonna say, if that does happen again, though, you hit him.
Right? I mean, it wasted the residence time from Celica. in a tight scenario, but nah, it's just the super that wasn't allowed to come out, fated to not come out. But yeah, interesting pacing that this game is going so far. ZeroShadowBlood with that huge call out on the Akatsuki, that was another point that was like a dropped combo, but ended up working out in the long run. But solid enough to get that game won.
I mean, to be fair, it's not really a take the W situation. He was dead. I mean, it's unfortunate it happened at that point, but yeah. Anyways, going on, as we saw the round start situation from Susan against Celica, and getting both of these characters stuck. Oh, yeah.
Master Chief, this is what I would call a big yikes situation. You know, just big air raid done. Oh my god, punish on the Akatsuki. She can't do anything. Support cinnamon roll. The yikes meter is increasing. Okay.
It's somewhat decreasing. It hasn't reached the peak yet. It's not going out.
Alright, 7.8k. Whoa! That was
not meant to be 4P.
Yeah, it was possibly the most ballsy assist call I've ever seen. Another no confirming the super there from ZeroShadowBlood, not even a DP, which would have done it, but finding a hit.
Well, I think he was trying to bait a burst in that situation.
Could be.
Susano, Yumi.
Alright, well, E30 has been lighting this bracket on fire, just leaving everyone in the dust. Just that's a flaming walking man right there. But ZeroShadowBlood seems to be the extinguisher needed to just put out the flames of this mystery monster. They have one more game to go. He's not quite extinguished yet, and he could just pick back up in an instant. He's unpredictable and unbelievable, but it would definitely take both of those things to happen, an unpredictable and unbelievable comeback to mount if they want to do this reverse 3-0.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a very uphill climb for E30 to bring this back, and unfortunately, that is not the way you want to start that climb. But this is looking a little bit better than the previous games we've seen, just a little bit.
Absolutely, yeah, really relying on that 5B. It has a very nice hitbox attached to it. It hits behind her, has armor. What more could you want from an anti-air?
And it's jump cancelable too.
Yeah. Oh, swing and a miss.
The only thing is, it has a long recovery time.
Yeah, you don't want to whiff that. E30 not even opting to burst in the Akatsuki to save Celica's life, and we are here. Solo Akatsuki needing to bring this back. Able to whiff punish the 2B though. And look, man, Resonance Akatsuki be doing a lot of damage. We got one axe kick. What are we doing again?
Too late.
Another axe kick?
Yeah.
Cheap called too late. Oh boy.
I played Akatsuki. I know what it looks like whenever you don't do it immediately.
That was good recognition. That was actually very, very good navigation of that cross combo altogether to avoid sandwiches. The unfortunate thing is that we do be whiffing and we do be dying. The ZeroShadowBlood able to take it 3-0 over E30, secure that winner's final spot going up against Chitin.
Absolutely. All right. And let's see, with that, it looks like we have both of our losers matches going right now. Let's see.
Oh man, GG ZeroShadowBlood.
Yes, sir. Yo, Yang is so funny. Like, I eventually have to go back to playing Mitsuru Batista, but I smile with this team whether I'm winning or losing. It's just, man. But yeah, Senior Taxi was able to take it over me, waiting on the winner of Mystery Racer and Square. Other side, Urax and Mal Clack Clack are playing.
All right, so we will be having Senior Taxi and Mystery Racer up on stream.
Nice, nice.
And after that, we will be having a run back. E30 versus Malak Clack Clack.
Oh man. Pretty cool, pretty cool. But yeah, Mystery Racer hopping in here. They had the Susanoo to locked in from the last game they played, but I imagine they may be switching to Adachi. They're going to be going up against Ori Batista. This is not a team that they're fighting for the first time. If I do recall correctly, at a certain Arc Revo event, Mystery Racer did have to play against Tomo A and ended up victorious in that match. So they fought the team before. As far as fighting the player, I don't know if they have any matchup experience. I don't think Mystery Racer has joined a lot of the Untamed Gaming stuff. So this may be the first impression for both of these players. But yeah, Mystery Racer accordingly switching to that Adachi. Has a lot of Batista experience, plays Batista himself. There's just, if there's definitely any character that he's familiar with besides his main team from the Adachi Naruto, the third right might have to be Batista, possibly Seth, but we'll see how he's able to deal with this here. Losers round 3 action. Winner of this fight in Caterade in losers quarters.
I'm tired of this. It's your case now.
Yeah, see if Mystery Racer is able to get their game plan implemented, or if it will be the opposite. Senior Taxi definitely has their Oki labbed out and gets some really threatening scenarios with this Ori together. Oh my gosh, and what a round start that we have already, capitalizing off of Batista 6P with the happy birthday. Oh boy. Yeah, forcing the burst on the Shurikane early.
Beat, but not able to continue off of that. Counter hit, but still not able to continue off. Getting stray hits, and so far, it's looking a lot better for Senior Taxi than it is for Mystery Racer at the moment.
Absolutely, yeah. Senior Taxi definitely getting a good amount of momentum from that round start. Happy birthday. Perfect whiff punish on Mystery Racer there. Yeah, we'll be cashing in this damage. Yes, he did that to me. I was so disgusted. I'm sure Mystery Racer is too. Couldn't get a follow-up though. Okay, yeah, there is a... Wow, he didn't do anything! Oh boy!
That's a dead Naruto!
What a call. Yo, he's a Marvel player! He's ready to punish assists! Yo, look, from having one of my trading partners for the first year of this game be a Marvel player, if there's one thing I know, if they have an opportunity to punish an assist rather safely with some type of super, they're doing it. It is happening.
I mean, it really paid off because, you know, already had a mark on a character and, you know, just getting rid of that mark altogether.
We can do better than that, right?
Absolutely. Mystery Racer finding a good hit on this Batista. She is getting chipped out slowly but surely. She cannot take a single other hit. Senior Taxi recognizing stakes of the scenario, letting that Batista go. Get her some life back. Has to be careful about calling her as an assist though. Racer keeping the pressure going, gets this cross-up jump B, brings in the Batista at an improper time. We have a 1v1 situation.
So, oh yeah, I was gonna say, no punish on the DP whiff. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I think he was just not ready for it. Senior Taxi really being forced to bust out all of these push blocks. Great confirm there from Mystery Racer. Oh,
that's not good.
Yeah, not quite. Still able to get something out of this resonance. Oh boy. Yeah, this is rough. Yeah, trying to 2-3-6, but
you can't mash out of that.
Yup, got him with the 5A right afterwards. A perfect clean check there from Senior Taxi as they get game 1.
Get ready.
You can't mash, you can't really jump out of it because it's like, and by the time you're out of block stun, she's already throwing out another hit.
Yeah, I think Mystery Racer did delayed jump, which is why we saw that interaction happen all together. I think he was going to respect a button and then decided that he wanted to jump, and that was just the exact time that Senior Taxi hit that 5A there. But, you know, solid resolve taking that first game. Oh,
and it looks like it's a reverse of what we saw in game 1. Now it's Senor Taxi getting into the happy birthday situation, and that is going to be a happy birthday with a double mark. Not a good look.
Definitely not the way you want to start against Shirogane, especially if it's immediately following getting punished and burst baited, but Mr. Racer dropping the spaghetti. No Hama own confirmed.
We can Bokems yet, but we probably will be seeing one here shortly. All it takes is one hit.
Yes, but a wonderfully executed jump there from Senor Taxi, just perfectly navigating over those Naruto Shirogane projectiles. No ender though, and finds himself in the corner. Batista 6P able to keep the ground game protected. It is interesting. It seems like Senor Taxi is trying to use the Batista assist to clear a lot of these traps on screen.
That's a dead Naruto.
That's a dead Naruto. I was just gonna say of how risky of an action that can be because of the Batista assist cooldown, but it worked out perfectly. He not only got rid of a trap, but got rid of a Naruto altogether.
Very much debating. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm very much debating the decision on active switching into Aurier.
Yes, playing confidently, able to avoid that command throw. Wow, just the walk-up block on the AZO. Oh boy, we are all over the place. Mr. Race trying to keep this pressure going, not letting Senor Taxi get away. Ooh. Okay.
This is rough because it's like a one-hit confirm on both characters. Okay.
All right, so Batista is gone. This is a familiar situation that I've seen. This Adachi versus Aurier 1v1. Last time Senor Taxi victorious, but not as tall of a mountain to climb. Astral could happen. Mr. Race is saying solid on defense, good push blocks. Oh my god. I think Senor Taxi was visually off-put by that whiff to jump B there.
I would be too, honestly. Not able to kill. This is... Okay, this is... Oh
boy. Mr. Race needs to be really careful here. What a block and check there from Senor Taxi, and yeah, we have the confirm. Senor Taxi with another solo Ori dub on the board. He's 2-0 up against Mystery Racer. And Taxi is looking pretty clean. You know, there's that last match was almost literally a deja vu of the first match if you just switched the happy birthday to go with Mystery Racer's side rather than Senor Taxi's side, but it was almost the exact same pacing of like Senor Taxi, you know, killing that Shirogane Adachi coming in, chipping away at the Batista, and then like the Aurier comes in, the Batista dies as the assist character, they have the 1v1, and Senor Taxi outplays it. It's insane.
He's been really good with these callouts. Now he's forcing Mystery Racer to make the switch to Seth instead of Naruto S. So let's see how that changes things up for Mr. Racer, if it changes things up at all.
Absolutely, we'll have to see. Woo! Yeah, that Zio pointing towards Aurier and not towards Batista, so couldn't save Adachi from that 6P that was incoming. Oh, wow.
I was going to say good jump out of that sandwich, but still getting hit, still getting caught in this, and that is going to be some decent damage on the board.
Yeah, that was a very nice pickup there from Mystery Racer. The empty jump and even getting that 6P from the Adachi at the end to just tag on a little bit more damage. Yeah, free air unblockable setup from there. And yeah, Mystery Racer is definitely getting the snowball effect going that they can get going with this team. That is a safe jump. Oh, and we're DHCing. I think we're in big trouble.
As big as one would expect, but still getting good damage off on both characters.
Oh, you master persona! Oh my gosh, Mr. Racer. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a punish on the burst too. What has happened to this man's life bar? He has such a huge lead, and now Seth is a mix away from dying. No burst available. Trying to neutral skip, trying to Adachi 6P anything. He has gotten him out safely, calling him again, bringing him in, but Senor Taxi falls to the PZO.
Honestly, I didn't even see that BZO.
Honestly, same.
Getting caught by all of these active switches, and that should be a dead Batista.
Yes, I was getting a bit worried there for Mystery Racer because things were going on a bit of a decline out of nowhere, but he was able to stabilize and keep it all together and get their first game on the board with this Adachi Seth switch. And yeah, that definitely seems to be paying off there for Mystery Racer. Senior Taxi has not readied up yet, so I'm wondering if they're going to be switching to Akatsuki Labris. I know that's a side team that they have that they're working on. I don't know if this situation calls for it, but... Okay, no.
It looks like they're just going right back into it. Probably needed a little bit of time to just kind of reflect on things and sort of figure out, okay, what am I doing wrong? How can I fix this?
I respect it. Well, they've been exposed to this comp now. They know what Mr. Racer is bringing to the table in terms of this Adachi Seth. Mr. Racer is the one that needs to make this comeback. So far, I'd say so good. That was one of the more dominant, despite the win, one of the more dominant runs that we got to see Mr. Racer get, just doing so much damage in mix-ups from even the round start. And looks like he's looking to carry that momentum straight here with this match.
Yep. Just getting some really good damage on the board too. 8k off of that, and wow, able to actually, block that burst and get some more damage on the board. Just keeping, ooh, what a trade! But unfortunately, Senior Taxi's still not able to get anything going. Still stuck in this corner, still stuck in this mix, and yeah, it is looking significantly different than how it did before.
Restand setup. Oh my, yes, that's some tech that Mystery Racer definitely has at his disposal. Multiple restand setups with this comp. And Senior Taxi, the solo Ori just seems to get in grimmer and grimmer situations. Oh boy. Yes, and stealing that fear with the Seth Orb above, and then canceling into the tick throw off the 2A with the command throw, and that was enough to do it. Mystery Racer has tied it up 2-2.
All right, and this seems like this character switch is really paying off for Mystery Racer. So let's see. And we have Senor Taxi switching to, as you said, Akatsuki Labris.
Yes, he's going to be locking in the side team. Like I said, I wouldn't say that in terms of the situation, this is like a counter pick or anything like that. I don't know if the situation calls for this team, but it is a switch up. Mr. Racer hasn't been exposed to this comp of Senior Taxi before, and it's going to be a completely different pacing of what he was implementing with Ori Batista. So he only needs one game. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Already making a statement, but couldn't pick up off the happy birthday. I'm going to go ahead and say that was pivotal right there.
That was really big. If that would have continued on, that could have led to some super big damage, especially with Labris on the board.
Yes, amazing parries from Senior Taxi, though, trying to keep things together. Oh my gosh. Mystery Racer, yeah.
Getting the counter hit, and that's going to lead to a conversion.
You love to see it. Adachi conversions off counter hit supers. Woo! Oh man, how do you escape that?
You gotta have a quick button. And even then, I don't think you can even get out of it with that sometimes.
That is not okay. Okay. Senior Taxi getting some momentum on the board, but yeah, you have to play perfectly at this point. All this damage that has been done, it's a solo Labris and a dream for Senior Taxi, and the dreams are instantly shattered. Mystery Racer able to make the 3-0 comeback, or reverse 3-0 comeback, I should say, and take it 3-2 over Senior Taxi. So yes, definitely great stuff to Mystery Racer. That character swap completely paid off, and they're moving on to that losers quarters. They'll be fighting Caterade 24.
Absolutely, and with that, we will be going into our run-back set from round 1, going into E30 versus Malaclack.
All right, I shall mute once again. Let's do this.
For sure, for sure.
Loser side just seems to be nothing but names that end with numbers: E30, Malaclack 123, Caterade 24, and Mystery Racer 21. Interesting to say the least, but I am most interested to see how this run back is going to go. This is one of the early sets that we had in the bracket on stream. Explosive set. It was our introduction to Shin, E30, and the run that he was able to make in that winner side. Approached a roadblock in terms of ZeroShadowBlood, but we need to see if his vigor and tenacity is shaken from there, or if it's just business as usual.
Already out of the enhanced state with Celica, so this is already looking better than we've seen from their set previous.
Yeah, the pacing is definitely a lot different, more in Malaclack's favor, but that A-Tatsu frame trap with the 4A still seems to be working. Forced to burst in the Yosuke. Yeah, that's Celica 5P. That was a really big aspect of the matchup that we saw last time. We see Malaclack staying higher in the air, just moonsaulting over, trying to bait that Celica 5P out, and then enforcing their mix from there. Fortunately, only able to run away from so long as E30 does find a hit. Woo!
I honestly didn't know where he was supposed to block.
Yeah, I think E30 was expecting an active swap there, but that was very tricky.
You gotta be really careful with these Celica calls now because, yeah, it's super dangerous.
Definitely. E30 techs into a sandwich and push blocks into a 5C. Lucky for him, it was just a solo character 5C. Akatsuki is still here. Oh boy. I don't think that was a punish. I think he was trying to jump. Oh, wow.
Could be dead, yep.
Yes, and so the interesting thing about that is that I think E30 did empty 5B. If he did 5BB, I think he actually would have ate through that BZO.
Possible. But unfortunately, he keeps on, I don't know what it is, like if it's a burst bait or if he's just like missing the timing or input of these combos. But yeah, that was a very fatal drop for him against that Adachi.
Definitely. I've noticed a few combo drops here from E32. He's routing off the 5B into the jump A, and I've seen that consistently whiffing. I'm not sure if there's like something else that he's supposed to be going into. You know, of course, given the run that he's had, it hasn't really been deterring him, but if he's able to clean that up, could be a lot more damage on the board.
I think Mala was able to recognize, hey, this led to a lot of damage previously. I'm not going to have that happen this time.
Not a bad idea. It's definitely subverted a lot of chaos, whereas like Celica is here now, she's taking this damage and don't have to worry about any enhanced mode, and it's all Malaclack's momentum seemingly.
Absolutely, and Celica's not looking too good. Already pretty much in the red.
Boy.
Definitely a reversal from what we've seen in the previous set. This is, wow. Yeah, this is definitely looking to be Mala's game to win.
Yeah, that was a crazy falling overhead there from the V-Slash. It was really hard to see where Yosuke even was with the Adachi 6P going off in the background. Oh, there's
supposed to block.
Dude, I don't. That is the thing. Like that scenario right there. Yosuke standing behind you, sandwich is enforced, and he's gonna do something. I mean, it is a multi-layer. You pretty much just want to guess. You don't want to think about the options that are gonna happen. You just want to start guessing if you're gonna go left or right. Because if you like think about it, your head's gonna start hurting.
Get ready.
Absolutely, and yeah, this is a set point for Malaclack. Will he be able to get his revenge? Or will E30 find something within himself to bring himself out of this deficit?
We will have to see. I will say a lot of the chaos that E30 was able to ensue in that previous set is being stabilized quite a bit. You know, Malaclack is completely controlling the pace of these matchups, and that is a big indicator right there. Winning round start.
Very fortunate that the end of that Katsuki assist was able to catch the Yosuke. But, I mean, still, this is Celica on a sliver, basically. That was essentially one hit away from death, and Akatsuki not looking too good in his own situation either.
Oh boy, just one too many parries, and yeah, if you're Malaclack right now, there's really no better way that you could be wanting this game to go so far. Okay, no happy birthday, but still, get the punch with Yosuke. That's 5 bars on deck, dude. He's dead. I'm telling you right now, he's dead. That is definitely a dead Yosuke.
That is definitely dead. That is absolutely dead. Or could this be the turnaround that E30 needs?
Could be. Getting a dead character is definitely a big deal, but both of E30's characters are not the healthiest, as Malaclack still has this resonance on deck. It could go either way. 5P from E30 there, with Celica doing so much work. Wow! That is possibly the most galaxy brain pseudo frame trap I've ever seen in my life. Meaty 4P, opponent goes, what? Tries the mash, and then punished with a Akatsuki instantaneously with a Bitatsu. He's a genius. He's a genius.
That was like, because I saw the Celica 4P and I was like, what are you doing? What is this? You can hit her right now. And I think E30 was banking on someone and Malak to think that as well. So yeah, able to get that going and then just get the kill off of it. So getting one on the board, and I mean, let's see if that pace continues for E30.
Oh boy, not like this. Yes, pretty much half health done. Oh my gosh, and we're getting the 5Cs. Everything is hitting through from Malaclack like it's only been 10 seconds.
Did he raw tag in between that? Okay. Oh, I was gonna say that was very good on him to hit the persona, because otherwise Celica was dead. Okay, getting the punish off of that. Command grab. This is rough. This is very rough. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh boy.
What?
He did something?
I think he was trying to counter super.
What a counter hit 5B! He had the perfect call that probably jump B was coming. E30 still in this, finding a way to burst the Yosuke somehow. Oh no, punished for whiffing.
That's going to be a dead Celica, so... yeah, this is not looking too good in terms of resources and health deficit for E30. Very good for Mala, though.
Definitely, not only a dead Celica for E30, level 2 resonance, so he can't even get an astral, he needs just solid hits. But Malaclack
doesn't look like he's going to be able to get that, gets him with the 5B, and that is going to be the set for Malaclack.
Absolutely, Malaclack exerting their revenge and getting the 3-1 win over E30 in pretty solid fashion. We saw E30 definitely showing some signs of life there at the end. I like some of the adaptations that they were able to make, but Malaclack staying solid and moving on to loser side. And so he will be moving on to fight the winner of Caterade and Mystery Racer, which, I'm no TO, but I imagine that's the next set on stream.
Man, I'm burnt out.
Mystery Racer in here, so...
I don't blame you for being burnt out. You've had quite the run, King.
Get ready.
Well, look, man. Sit
Right,
back.
getting right into it, too.
Yeah, Mystery Racer, liking what they were able to, that Adachi said, they're going to be sticking to it. Going up against Caterade's Narukami Kanji? What is this?
I mean, this is what Caterade pulled off against Titan. Oh yeah, you weren't there for that.
I see.
I just realized. Yeah, you weren't commentating that. It was BB30. So yeah, this is different for you. What a round start right there. That was a very interesting clash.
Was it on purpose? Why would you ever do round start 2B with Narukami?
I don't know, but it looked very cool.
Alright. Well, right now, yeah, Gatorade finding that opportunity to burst. Yeah, Mr. Racer is so low on this Adachi. Cross slash, not quite gonna kill. Be careful. On the Okie doke, just empty dash low. What has happened?
You're doubting Gatorade? The god? Oh my god, he just completely... Like, Seth was like, I'm going to skip neutral now. Kanji said, share.
Yes, a risky but beneficial DP there for Mr. Racer. Just trying to get anything started. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, Gatorade. I was gonna say on the defensive with that chair drop. Forced sandwich too. Oh boy. Dude. This is my raw exposure to this, and I gotta say, it's just making it look like he has this thing of like, no matter which team he plays, he just makes it look like, oh yeah, this is just my main team. I just felt like playing Labras, you know, today, or I just felt like playing the Kurogane Akatsuki, you know. I just felt like playing Narukami Kanji. Like, it is something else.
Absolutely, and based off of the ranking points, it seems like he's definitely put a lot of work into this team too.
Interesting. The ranking points telling the full story here.
They mentioned in chat earlier when they were first on stream that they've Gatorade has at least played Kanji since release, or since his release.
Interesting.
Cheer you on? Yeah, sure.
Well, it's looking good so far. You know, I'm liking the forced sandwich scenarios and just like the exceptional neutral they've been able to put this Narukami.
Good. I'll try to keep up.
And we back at it again, game 2. Yeah, this time tries the 2A check. Unfortunately, not only punished with Narukami, burst punished on the Kanji too.
What a DP, catching both characters too. Not able to convert off of that air hit, but I mean, still, not really being put in a situation. Regardless, catching the air dash with the Kanji air command grab, and that is going to lead to some decent damage and a good Oki situation. Stuffing out the assist with Kanji assist.
Yeah, it was just active for so long, Naruto just ran into it like a moth to a flame. Ooh. Yeah, just held that unblockable all the way. Yeah, I mean, pretty good for Mystery Racer, right? Able to get that Adachi and safely get some damage on the Narukami.
Yep, absolutely. And I'm questioning the decision on Gatorade to just keep Narukami out. There we go.
Oh, the tail end of those gunshots making contact with Kanji. Forced into the sandwich, baits the DP.
Gonna lead to a mark? No, not quite. Ooh, catches him with the EX chair.
Yes, Gatorade putting on a hurting and with the reset too. Yes, punish on the burst. Is this gonna? Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a dead Adachi. Wow. Huge damage. Are we hitting 10k? Not quite. Well, it's still a dead character. Solo Shirogane needs to make this happen, and it's just the active swap throw. Gatorade with this Narukami Kanji is playing so well. Up 2-0, and I mean, like, that game was definitely looking like it was a little bit more Mystery Racer's favor, but he just got started with Kanji and never stopped, right? Like, the Oki was there. Fantastic resets, really good call with these chairs. You know, I think Mystery Racer is possibly up backing or trying to do some type of escape. I'm not really quite sure what they're doing, actually. Maybe even B2Bs in anticipation of a command throw instead of ducking, but it's completely working out in Gatorade's favor.
Absolutely, yeah. And like I said before, whenever I first saw this team from Gatorade, I was saying, yeah, it's pretty much a knowledge check whenever you're fighting against Kanji, especially one that's proficient with him. Because, I mean, you're gonna get caught off guard by these resets if you don't know about them.
I'll try to keep up.
Definitely will Gatorade on match point here. Game away from moving into this loser semis. Mystery Racer needs to make something happen.
Just the happy birthday with the full screen low.
Yeah, just perfectly timed there to snipe them both out. Get 7K on both of them. The patience!
That is not good.
Yes, he was just completely ready. He was just willing and able to just walk back, perfectly spaced for that 2B anti-air, and that's a wrap. Gatorade24 taking it 3-0 over Mr. Racer with this Narukami Kanji.
Yeah.
Man, and I apologize for not having much to say. I really was at a loss for words. It was so seamless to gameplay that he's just adapted on this team. You know, apparently he's had the kanji and the tuck for quite a while, but it just really makes you question what is his long-term goal here. Is he just like building all these characters up and he's gonna have counter picks for days when he's complete, or is he just switching main teams? Because we've seen him proficient with so many teams that he's pulled out throughout the year.
Absolutely, yeah. So it reminds me a bit of Kyo, actually, of how, you know, they're proficient with so many different characters that it's just kind of like almost no matter what they're playing against, you know, they've got something to combat it.
Absolutely, it's something else, but that is round out our top four, where we have ZeroShadowBlood and Chitin waiting in the winner's final side. Before we hop over there, we got to figure out this loser semis who's guaranteeing their spot in the top three: Malaclack and Caterade.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah, so a full Persona 4 battle going on here. Narukami and Kanji going up against Adachi and Yosuke. Okay, so yeah, Malaclack currently on the losers run of his life. You know, dropped to losers early. We saw that match against E30, but has been on a streak, you know, getting 3-0 win over ShadalooJanitor, 3-0 over Sherzool, 3-2 over Orax, and 3-1 over E30 and run back. Caterade, though, looking very clean with this Narukami Kanji from that last match. See if he can carry that momentum in this one.
All right, getting caught in the sandwich situation. Yeah, choosing to burst. And getting, I'm assuming that was supposed to be a throw bait. Is that a reset? That is a reset. My goodness.
I think that's a reset, and he is just keeping the pressure going.
Oh my god.
2B straight across slash, and that's gonna kill. Yo, what is happening? Caterade.
Malaclack getting a bit of a decent start, but I mean, still, it's an uphill climb, especially with what we just saw happen to Adachi.
Yes, Kanji health on the higher end as well, but still sniping this Yosuke out of the air. Oh boy. Wake up, EXZO car. Okay, it's a new team, but the Caterade spirit is definitely being kept alive through this decision making.
What are you doing, mashing while you're in a Narukami block string in the corner? You think you can get out of it? No, you're in prison.
Cheap. I just have to say at that point it's just pure desperation to escape the situation because yeah, no one wants to be caught in those Narukami buttons, especially when you're cornered, nowhere to go, no burst, there's just nothing but Malaclack falling victim to Caterade former de Narukami Kanji, which is just on a complete tear right now.
I mean, I know it's desperation for the situation, but you gotta take into consideration that that man was put in detention.
Master Bars? What's going on here? Insane lyricism, but I gotta say this is poetry in motion for Caterade. The way he is flowing right now on this decision making, even able to recover in time, block that low from Yosuke. Okay.
All on the 4P to get that kanji out of the air, but I mean, this is... Oh, that cross raid was about to come out. Like, that was literally, like, I want to say a couple frames away. So good stuff to Malaclack for saving Yosuke, just barely in time. And able to get a good, like, amount of damage off on Narukami. This is, yeah. And able to get a burst bait, too.
Yeah, Malaclack finding some footing in this matchup. Oh yes, big DP bait 2. We're definitely going to be killing Kanji for this by any means necessary. Luckily, it's meterless.
Just wake up throw.
He burst incoming throw. Alright, look. Don't you respect me, bro? Piling on the chip off these buttons. Yeah, tried to go for the full. Wait, is that gonna punish Adachi? Wow! What a call!
Just barely not killed. What? I'm confused by that, quite honestly.
I mean, he ran up, he saw him in the air, and he thought that DP was going to be at the proper trajectory and angle to anti-air, but unfortunately just ran a little bit too far forward and died by the Izanagi blade. A woo in the chat, recognizing the Narukami decision making.
I just saw what you're referring to, yeah.
But no, that was a solid game there from Malaclac. Just to kind of like ice him out a little bit, right? Because Gatorade is definitely like full steam ahead. He's going in. So like Malaclac to be able to slow things down, you know, take things the good old fashioned way, the Dachi Yosuke. That's a good game to get.
Good. I'll try to keep up.
Yeah, sort of, yeah, I'd say it's definitely a good check, sort of to say, hey, Gatorade, you can't go off the rails too much against me.
Yes, perfect timing on that burst to get Adachi in safely. Oh, wow. He started from Gatorade. Yeah, it has to be noted how good Gatorade's challenge game has been. We have seen him counterpoke and in like plus or minus scenarios make very good decisions and very bad ones, given this reversal DP, but no, really seemed to like the counterpoke 2B, the counterpoke throw. It's really interesting.
I think Malo was trying to, wow, able to get conversion off of that too. That's a dead kanji. Yeah, that's dead kanji.
That was a very nice and very valuable pickup. Unfortunately for Yosuke, his super damage sucks, but it's okay. We'll spend the 4 bars if it means a dead character. Ooh, yeah, just empty jump straight over, having that Narukami to be within the skies forever and a day to punish. Oh. Malaclac being able to do whatever they want. You know, he's all over the place. 2v1 situation, and this game is looking a lot cleaner for them. 2-1 over Gatorade now.
What the health bar difference? Like it was just like it was a lot closer in the previous game, but now it looks like Malaclac's really found their footing and really just like taking control of this match.
Yeah, I think his assist placement has been very clean to kind of nullify kanji and everything. Narukami for Gatorade has not really been able to get started over these last few matches, but especially that last match. And it looks like Gatorade recognized it. They're making the switch.
Get ready.
Akatsuki Naoto is where they are going. This is one of the teams that we have seen Gatorade pull out in his arsenal, and he's going to be relying on it for this 2-0 comeback that he needs to make against Malaclac, as Malaclac is a game away from moving into that loser's finals position.
Just don't slow me down.
Whoever these guys are, they won't be easy.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Oh, here we go. Are we starting with Tatsu? No, not quite. Playing a little bit conservative. Falling into moonsault no combo there from Malaclac, but still this positioning is pretty good. Falls into a sandwich though, unblockable, not quite. Very good patience there from Gatorade. Man, what cash out.
10K.
What a mix, man. Gatorade not skipping a beat. Wasn't playing this team for quite a few sets now, but looks like they're just ready to go. Look at the layers to this mix. Did not cross up, just went for the throw before the 5P was even active. Man, and he is still going in. He's on a completely different level. What has happened to this match? Look at this. That was disgusting. Oh my god.
Couldn't even say anything because of just how much was going on and just how much was paying off for Gatorade. Goodness, that was insane.
That air unblockable setup was so nuts.
I mean, to be fair, with Akatsuki assist like that, you have like a million years to confirm off of it.
Very true. Very true. Caterade. Maybe this is the counter pick that he's needed. I mean, he does need to get the 2 games. That's a, completely valuable first game to get. But, man, let's see if he's able to replicate that type of game. Malakaka's going to be more ready for it. And here comes the B-Tatsu round star. We have regained our confidence, but just gets clipped on the toes. Perfect burst timing.
Oh, what an anti-air, but unfortunately getting caught by the assist.
Yes, with the 5C ender, force sandwiches. Amazing defense from Caterade. Wow, just lots of patience here. Yeah, not calling that Akatsuki until the very end. Okay, Akatsuki 5P able to cover him, but...
No, he was trying to save Akatsuki, but unfortunately was just getting hit for his troubles. And that's going to be a dead Kuragane.
Man, what in the world is the vertical hitbox on Moonsault? That was crazy.
Big enough, apparently, and Haterade was trying to read something with that parry, but unfortunately not really able to get anything off of it and got punished for his troubles. This is very much different from the previous game.
Yeah, this is looking rough for Caterade. He's tattooing to his life, just trying to make anything happen. Air C tattoos all day, but they're getting either evaded or punished by Malaklak, and yeah, he finds the hit that he needs. Quick, easy, and simple.
The set.
Not bad for Malaklak. Able to take it 3-2 over Caterade in what was a very tight set. Caterade having to dig into one of their other teams to bring it to that 2-2 situation. But Malaklak able to make the adaptation on the fly, and pretty valuable. That's going to be securing their spot in losers finals. And with that losers finals secured, that means that he is in the money, just like these next 2 participants that we have coming up here, Chitin and ZeroShadowBlood. They are, able to get a chunk of this pot through the match arena. Link is in the chat right now. Don't forget, if you haven't already, use that code WNF40 BBTAG for the free 50-cent donation to the pot. There's other ways to donate free money. You could check the side. That will give you access to follow and retweet a whole bunch of sponsors, and also donates free money to the pot. It would be greatly appreciated. Direct donations are available. A lot of you, or some of you have already. Shout outs to Faye Scrub and Jay Gotcha for those direct donations. So if you want to appear on that leaderboard, feel free to do so. We would appreciate it. There's other ways to appear there. If you want to direct donate to the pot and receive something for it, check out that marketplace. Look, we got you covered. You're, stuck indoors for now, and if you want some great reads, we have some of the best manga in the land, courtesy of Chitin Books, always keeping us stocked with great series such as the Lord of Life in Another World series, Shed That's Gonna Read Kasaki-san series, Uzume Made His Way to Annoying Volume 1, and My Dad's Queen of All VTubers. You already know, recommended by actual VTubers. And there's keychains and charms for sale, Azure Lane, Quintessential Quintuplets, Girls Frontline, Fate Go, and Princess Connect. All available in the match arena, but before you do anything, make sure you use that code WNF40 BBTAG for the free 50-cent donation.
And with that, we should be good for this winners finals match to go underway.
Here we go. ZeroShadowBlood and Chitin. We know these two have played before. I feel like it's been a while since we've seen them play, at least on stream. But it'll definitely be interesting to see how this goes. Lots of matchup knowledge playing into this. Chitin just going straight for the hill to Yukiko, not going to be going for the Carmine this time.
Yeah, I think they learned their lesson from the first time they brought out the Carmine, that it's probably not ready for this sort of situation.
Yeah, and unfortunately a jump C there from ZeroShadowBlood, but yeah, I think that was supposed to be a 2-3-60 in the air. Oh, wow!
Very, very ballsy DP. But recognizing that was a situation that Zero Shadow really likes to do in that situation. So, I mean, we got Yumi already. Yep, I was going to say Yumi already in pretty much one-hit situation. Zero Shadow choosing to burst, get that damage mitigated a bit. But that was a very big trade. gets caught by the fan. It looked like that fan was actually past him, but I guess not.
Right? Wow. Yeah, great defensive sequence there from ZeroShadowBlood altogether, not getting caught by anything and able to get the counter poke accordingly. I don't think Rocky Dine's gonna punish Senor. Yeah.
Gonna punish, but it's at least gonna cause that sandwich situation to be mitigated somewhat. And yeah, it looks like Zero Shadow's not really taking any of these bites. Just, oh, as soon as I say that, I should really keep my mouth shut.
Oh, wow, but that's a fatal check. That is a fatal check right there. No, not quite. Has a little bit of life, but she's staying in. Yeah, opposite burst right at the end there. Really needs to be careful about calling this Yukiko, especially with the assist that ZeroShadowBlood has available. Gonna be able to find these falling pins with Hilda for now. Yes, just trying to sit on this life lead with Hilda. Oh!
Air DP. What? No punish?
Tried to go for the air raid to really cash in as much damage as possible. And like, as Yumi...
I was going to say, I don't think I agreed with that active switch into Yukiko. That was not a good decision.
Yes, Kaiten unfortunately suffering for that decision, but making good progress on here. Nice Hilda combo, at least to waste the rest of that resonance. And able to find the hit on bated breath, because like, I don't... Not gonna kill...
I mean, that only did 4K.
Not even 3.8K.
I didn't want to say that. I knew it. I didn't want to say that though. Good blocks from Zero Shadow in that situation with the falling pins, but I mean, this is still a very uphill climb. This is one hit. You got to play perfectly, my guy, and this might be a start.
Yes, and just from defense and slowly inching forward, ZeroShadowBlood pushed Kaiten all the way to the corner. That's 8K. He just needs to get clipped by anything. Jumps back, gets the pins. Yeah, blocks the low. Perfect defense.
I'm pretty sure they tried to do... I don't even know what they tried to do. I think they tried to do a forward super, maybe? Because I don't see why they would have just gone, like, dash forward like that otherwise.
Yeah, it was either a misinput on the forward super or a read, trying to just, like, read that he was going to stop at 5BB and just use that opportunity to cover the space. I'm not completely sure.
Yeah, I'm looking in the chat. Zero Shadow said that was super and he got grabbed. You hate to see it, but unfortunately, that's how it be.
Unfortunate. Well, yeah, that was definitely rough. Played really well on that Yumi Magic Pixel for so long. So Kaiten was able to seal it. Has to be a sigh of relief from that scenario because it was looking grim. But game on the board, game 2, here we go. Nice 5B snipe and the Phoenix pickup. Or sorry, jump C snipe. What's the I don't know. It was a good call.
Whatever it was very good, and wow, Kaiten really ballsy with these DPs in those sandwich situations, but able to actually get them off.
Yeah, honestly, like ZeroShadowBlood off of that 606P does start playing very confidently with the Yumi off of the cross combo activation. And I mean, he has every reason to, right? There's such screen presence that he's able to implement off of that situation, but Kaiten just really throwing out those DPs to deter from it.
Absolutely, and unfortunately gets hit for his troubles trying to set up an Oki situation, I guess, but ooh, that's gonna be what? Yeah, I was gonna say about 7.5K. That's not going to work too well, but at least it's gonna take some of the pressure off.
Yeah, honestly, like spinning those 2 bars to get out of that scenario with the damage that team can do is not the greatest exchange, but I don't think it's a bad one.
All right, well, you were talking about damage, and it looks like Zero Shadow is really excelling on that front. Currently able to just, maintain this health lead, and really solid defense as well.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was not the best time to burst. It's not gonna be dead, but it's really looking a lot rough.
Okay, that's not quite going to punish, but Yukiko not able to get much off of that. Kaiten trying to find anything to open ZeroShadowBlood. Yeah, this Yukiko pressure is building up. Kaiten's on like a mega offensive right now. It's a little bit uncharacteristic from what we're familiar with from Kaiten. He really wants to get the Susanoo pinned down and killed.
Oh no! Unfortunate timing on the burst. I think that they panicked. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a really, really major panic burst.
Yeah, Chitin, as I was saying, that was, I was a little bit taken aback from how that game was going, because I was expecting Chitin to possibly play in the mid-range, or not necessarily full screen, but not really implement that Yukiko rushdown with the fans and everything, just really trying to open up ZeroShadowBlood, but unfortunately just, you know, accelerating a bit too much, forcing that bad burst, and ended up dying for it.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Well, we're tied up 1-1 here. I will say, it is interesting the implications that Yukiko's having on the matchup, because ZeroShadowBlood hasn't gotten opened up by Yukiko a lot. Like, there was that 1-5-8 corner string that he wasn't able to get going, but really it's, you know, been relying on Hill to kind of get these hits going.
Sure about that. I even saw that burst coming a mile away, quite honestly. I was looking right at the gauges. I knew as soon as it was filled, Chitin was going to burst.
Oh my gosh.
Fortunately, no punish on that throw whiff. But still, ooh, I was going to say, rough situation to be in, bursting out of that. Oh, that's dead.
What a call. Yeah, just from pure presence, able to force that IAD back there from Chitin, possibly a button that was caught. Who knows, but that's 9k 2 bars regardless. Solo Hilda forced to pick up the pieces. Oh my gosh, unfortunate drop combo there from Chitin. And again,
every time. I saw it, I was like, is he gonna do it again? I'm surprised he didn't go for the air collectible in that situation. I'm also surprised that Chitin's just going for... interesting. Well, regardless, that's that conversion leads to, I want to say, like, what, 8k almost? Okay, so, yeah.
Yes, but that will definitely be the kill. A mauling there from ZeroShadowBlood.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, it's just a few, just like, again, we've seen before, like, any bad decision that you make against this team is going to be very heavy.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it seems like Chitin is just trying to find a way to prevent these scenarios from happening in interesting ways. Like the DPs to get out of the cross combo scenarios, they have been working out, but it's like, especially with Hilda, I'm surprised we're not seeing like 5A or 5B instead. You know, those also cover a good amount of space and can do the same job. It won't be invul. But maybe he's also trying to cover 5A and 5B. I don't know. Oh my gosh, whiffing with the 5A. ZeroShadowBlood with the patience and with punish. Oh yes, and that is the inherent risk that comes with that decision.
I don't know about that DP. I don't understand what that DP was, quite honestly. But okay. Trying to go for a tick throw, I guess, but you know, ZeroShadow being very on point with these whiff punishes as well. Jeez. Look at this.
Yeah, this is big here from ZeroShadowBlood. Wasn't able to bait the burst, but so much damage has already been done, and just 5 Bs through the Hilda button. Chitin is in so much trouble. Level 2 Resonance Yukiko coming in. 1 Augie stack. Okay, able to bring it up to 3. So much ground needs to be covered here for Chitin to be able to make this comeback. They don't want to activate the Resonance yet. Again, on this aggression to get anything started, but perfectly timed interrupt there from ZeroShadowBlood as they are able to take a 3-1 over Chitin and move themselves up into grand finals.
Like, it seems like ZeroShadow has a real good handle on what Chitin's pressure is with Yukiko. It's just like not really getting opened up that much, just completely fine with being on this patient defense. And it's just like, yeah, just has it on lock. Not really getting opened up and getting a good punish off, as we just saw.
I say so. It was looking rough. I mean, like, it was really kind of the pacing of those matches were going. It was putting a lot of pressure on Chitin to kind of try to outplay the 2v2 because he was getting some hits with Hilda, and like the Yukiko sisters were definitely playing, but when it came down to Yukiko needing to land those hits, or if it was like solo Yukiko or anything like that, just not a lot of cash out. And you know, Chitin definitely has plenty of routes to build up the Yukiko stacks and to you know, open people up with Yukiko usually to cash out on those stacks and the pressure, but ZeroShadowBlood playing around it pretty precisely.
All right, and with that, we have our losers finals match up: Malaclac versus Chitin.
Absolutely. These two were on opposite ends of the bracket. Yeah, so they haven't fought each other all tournament. Initial exposure to each other in this bracket, and it's for a chance to challenge ZeroShadowBlood in that grand finals. Malaclac is like 5-0 from his losers run. Like, he is like going insane down there with all these sets that he's been able to win, but he needs one more if he wants to get a chance to fight ZeroShadowBlood. And the match has begun.
Not sure about that cross combo activation, but okay.
All right, nice 5A check there from Chitin. Yes, and here we go. You know, this is what we weren't able to see from the previous set, is Yukiko definitely finding this hit, Chitin getting into a more comfortable flow here. Oh, wow. That was a nice Agi setup to punish the Yosuke in the air.
Chitin's been doing really good about really stopping any potential momentum that Malaclac could even have. I was going to say, is that going to kill? but then I realized it's Hilda.
Yeah, it was a valiant effort to keep that combo going for as long as possible. Couldn't quite kill, but very nice confirm off the... Man, that was like... That had to be a whiff punish on jump B from Adachi or something, because that is not something you see very often. Like the Hilda jump A counter poking or air to airing somebody with an opponent that's above them. That was something else.
Yeah, that was definitely good awareness from Chitin on getting that conversion and getting the win off in that game. Going up 1-0 in this losers finals set.
Good stuff. Yeah, and Chitin is definitely, you know, looking a lot more comfortable in this matchup, right? We're seeing both the Hilda and Yukiko being able to get their game plan going that Chitin wants to run. Ooh.
That was really good, like, because there's like a bit of a dead zone, it looks like, in between Hilda and that attack. So that was good on Malaclac for really getting in between that.
Right. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah.
That was EX.
Yup. Yeah, pretty good super punish there for Chitin, you know, cashing in 7.4k. Chitin trying to escape this corner. Malaclac knows it. Trying to keep his Yukiko locked down before she becomes a monster, but a great fan catch there from Chitin. Bringing in the Hilda. Oh, wow. That could have been a happy birthday kill. Did not believe in the 5B, and we are all over the place at the moment.
Wow, what a conversion off of that straight hit, too.
Well played there from Malaclac 2C to try to get some Oki there. Great throw tech from Chitin, and... Okay, yeah, wasn't able to evade that burst from Nacta Swap or anything. Stuck in his corner with Hilda. This is really dangerous. Okay.
Able to get out, and that should be dead. Oh, no, I am a liar. Oh...
I'm so surprised Chitin didn't cash in the super there. Going for that combo in that situation. But it paid off. Able to kill Yosuke meterless, but at what cost? And she does have the 7 Agi stack. She is level 4 resonance up, ready to go. Not in range for the 5C. A pivotal whiff there for Chitin.
Oh, that was about to be it. I know for a fact Chitin was mashing Astral in that situation.
Definitely. The jump C was still active, and it looks like Malaclac hit a 5B. The Persona Clash was not in Malaclac's favor, as Chitin was definitely able to punish accordingly. 7 Agi stacks on deck, no doubt about it, as they take game 2.
It really looks like Chitin has this matchup somewhat locked down. I don't know what it's going to take for Malaclac to really put things together, but yeah, this is looking super rough for him.
Yeah, there's been a couple of drops from Chitin, but it has not mattered. The neutral play and just momentum of these matches has definitely been all him. Oh, jump C assist, I like it. Oh, that DP coming in clutch this time. Tries to go for a shimmy off the 5A. Unfortunately, whiffs.
Block on the 5C, not falling for that.
Oh boy. Oh wow.
Up to kill, just on its own, my goodness.
Yeah, that situation where Malaclac was very well set up. He literally made a cross. Like, in terms of screen coverage, he got that Yosuke assist out there and did the Adachi 236C to just cover so much screen at one time.
That should be dead. What?
It should be, but
why didn't he could have done cross raid?
Because you said it would be. It had the commentator's curse you right there, right? They couldn't kill.
Are people are like the players hearing me? Are they doing this intentionally every time I'm saying something like this? I feel like this is a conspiracy right now to make me look like an idiot every time.
I think that's what it is. They're listening to the commentary and then they hear you say it and they're like, oh no, that means I have to do it. And then it drops. So basically, we should run WNF with no commentary. It's just like there's no commentator cursing.
Or at least without my commentary, because it seems to almost always happen every time.
Oh boy.
Let's see you try.
Well, Malaclac needs to reverse 3-0. Those first 2 games were making it look like that Chitin had this in the bag, but Malaclac is firing back. Fired away. Oh boy. Big Phoenix Call wasn't able to pick up with the 5B, unfortunately. Chitin keeping this matchup full screen. You can see Malaclac trying to do these air Zeos, trying to get stuff on the screen. I think he's trying to set up those similar situations that he had with Yosuke 6P. Just nothing working out, especially with Chitin having the pickup off the Phoenix with the 5B this time.
That.
Oh boy, big.
Look at that 4P. Look at that hitbox on it. He was behind her. Again, he was behind her.
Oh wow, nice pickup there from Chitin too. Oh, unfortunately off the second 4P, couldn't get stuff started, but still 3.5k, not bad, not bad. And we're setting up the circus, the fire rings.
Good. Yep. Going into cross raid, cashing out. And that's the set for Chitin. Taking it 3-1.
Definitely will be the set for Chitin. They will have the chance to get the run back against ZeroShadowBlood in grand finals, with this set being taken 3-1 in their favor.
Right, and now we have grand finals, a run back from winners finals. Let's see if things can play out differently, or if Zero Shadow can take his third. Is this his third PS4 WNF in a row?
In a row? I have no idea. I know he's definitely won at least 2, possibly 3. If it's third in a row, I'm not sure. But I don't think that. Yeah, I think that would be his third in a row. If I'm trying to access the memory banks. Either way, it's starting now.
I'm looking back. This. If he wins this would be his third PS4 BBTAG WNF in a row.
going out on a dub and just maintaining this pacing from he set in the winners final. 5B.
He's got these punishes unlocked, dude. He knows exactly how to actually combat this.
Yeah, Chitin needs to be really careful about whiffing these Hilda buttons. That 5B is just not what you want to take.
Right, good awareness, not really pressing anything in that situation, seeing the meter and getting a DP off of there. Oh, whoa, okay. That looked very, very tense for a second, but able to save herself with that second fan.
Yes, and that looked like a seemingly unblockable setup, if not unblockable, hard to blockable.
Just jump into that. My goodness. Oh, catching a raw tag. That should be... Is that...
I don't know, actually. No, not quite. The magic pixel.
Oh, getting caught by the fans. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's currently Zero Shadow on the back foot, but we've seen before, like, he knows how to handle this pressure.
Yeah, and this isn't even something that we saw Chitin do against Malaclac.
No.
Like, oh man, he left the gap.
That cross combo activation gave Zero Shadow literally all the time in the world to do that. But, okay, this is Hilda damage. Okay.
I wasn't sure either. But Chitin able to take that game, you know, striking the blood first. That's definitely not something that we saw in winners finals of Chitin getting a character first. So that is definitely good, able to get that Yumi down, keep the Susanoo locked down, and got the hit on ZeroShadowBlood, getting their first game in this grand final set.
Like, it's just like, yeah, the moment that Chitin chose to actually do the cross combo, that was like the perfect moment for a gap to happen. And that gave Zero Shadow literally all the time in the world to either, you know, resonance or just super, as we just saw.
Yeah, Chitin definitely needs to be careful and keep things tight, because ZeroShadowBlood is looking for those opportunities. He's looking for the whiffs, he's looking for the gaps.
He's getting caught by all of these overheads, already down to about half health.
Oh boy, on the freeze frame, we're able to see the DP and says, yup, that's looking like free damage for me. Here we go, 9.7k. Nice push block into the 2C. Getting some Phoenix stacks. 236 Bs. Susanoo away from the corner. I think that's interesting routing.
I was gonna say, you might want to get Hilda out of there because she's not looking too good currently. Yeah, choosing to use the push block to get Susan off.
Oh, wow.
Catching the assist. Still catching the assist. This is paying off big so far.
Ooh, and the 4P and the pickup off of the 5A. Chitin striking blood first again.
Big, really big, but this is very tense because we've seen before, Zero Shadow's familiar with how these go. And if you leave a single, like if you leave a big enough gap, he's going to punish it. What a DP.
Gosh.
Oh, yep, okay, trying to call out a burst, not biting.
Oh,
that should be dead.
I think so. Yeah, she has 4 stacks. I'm willing to bet. Yeah, she's dead. She's dead. That'll be dead. And another game on the board for Chitin. A complete turnaround we've seen from winners finals, right? He is a game away from resetting this bracket.
Also, the flame stacks don't affect the DHC damage.
Oh.
No. it's always a set like 2k or 2.5k depending.
I had no idea.
But yeah, Chitin able to sort of, I guess, pick up on what mistakes they made in the previous set and sort of like change their game plan accordingly, and hopefully that continues to pay off.
Absolutely. Oh man, another missed 236C seemingly there for ZeroShadowBlood. The stagger pressure from Chitin, reverse beating was working out but didn't have the combo necessary. We are in dangerous territory. Chitin!
What are with these ballsy DPs? Goodness.
I don't know. They've been working out more than they haven't. I think his success ratio is above 50.
Oh, it's absolutely above 50. I'd say it's even as high as almost 80%.
Very true. And look at this confirmed. Give me my Yukiko Phoenix stacks right now. We are at 9.
Okay.
But she's gotten hit, and there's no burst. Tries to reset.
That was a good mash out of that situation. That is going to hurt.
Bruh, that was such a risky way to call Yukiko. After all this work that's been done to build her up, it's all shattered in an instant.
All right, well, this is what looked like to be a good situation. Titan is now a very uphill climb to make because it's solo Hilda. I mean,
so much shit built up. Didn't have the hiccup from off the 5 BB. That didn't combo. No DP challenge there from Titan as we've previously seen. It might have even been a block stream, but ZeroShadowBlood. Man, it's so crazy. Because like the first 2 games, there was some type of back and forth, then Titan was able to get the momentum, but that 3rd game, right? This one we just saw, this was looking like Titan's ideal match. You know, getting those 9 stacks so early with Yukiko, able to bring the Hilda in safely, and then just one bad call, one mistake completely changed the tides of the matchup.
Absolutely, and it was painful to watch, but at the same time, that was really good awareness from Zero Shadow in that situation.
Absolutely. Titan remains in this reset point scenario, but ZeroShadowBlood fighting to make sure that's not a reality. They don't want that reset.
Ooh, okay. That could have been big if that happy birthday continued, but fortunately Susan dropping out and still basically playing a full screen game right now. And of course, as usual, it is always, whenever we see an EX Snowbird in the air, it's always followed up by a Susan 6P.
Absolutely. Titan, this Hilda pressure.
What'd I just say?
Oh no, that is a big whiff on the DP there for Titan. The resources won't kill, just has to guess perfectly on this Oki. It's jump C. Great tech on the throw.
Punish so far. Still, Susan sitting at, more than half health. Yumi the same. Did that hit? Oh my goodness, that did.
Hit on the tail end and then comboed right back into itself. Oh, there's the wake up Froggy time, but
what? That was 4A.
Nice. Yeah, meeting with the 4A, that was a very good decision there for ZeroShadowBlood. Ooh! Sniping Yumi in the back with that 5B. Yeah, Titan just trying to play for constant pressure, gets the throw. Oh my gosh, my combo drop.
With that combo. I mean, Susan's not looking too good. You gotta be careful with this character.
Yeah, Titan has been really relentless on this pressure, really trying to hit him, but needs to be careful. There's the burst punish.
Just gonna go for flame stacks. All right, this is looking to be Titan's game to win. Please. Oh my god.
We're getting so paranoid, but Titan saying it's all calculated. The Susanoo is in. All hope for the bracket reset on his shoulders.
Throw out against this character. Oh no. Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, the 236C, and we have to confirm too. This will at least waste the resonance. I don't think this is gonna kill.
Just barely not.
Oh
it's
my gosh.
It's a single hit. It's a single hit, and that's all that was needed. Titan taking the reset point. Oh, wait.
Insanity. Titan able to have a complete turnaround from what we saw on winner's side. It looked like ZeroShadowBlood was so comfortable and ready for Titan taking that 3-1 set that we saw in the winners finals, but Titan has switched things up. They have made the proper adaptations. They are playing super well in terms of getting this reset.
Absolutely, and it's just now we've got to see what kind of adjustments the Zero Shadow can make. It's I mean, based on the first set, it looked really clean for Zero to take it, but now I don't know. I don't know if I can make that call because this is looking, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, something that I always pay attention to is the Hilda round start, right? Being able to round start with Hilda 5A against Yumi, there's a whole bunch of pre-context to allow for that decision to happen because that button is slow, and that's Yumi.
Was that a reset?
Restand setup, yeah, off the falling jump A.
Oh,
yikes!
That's unfortunate. No pickup.
That was very unfortunate for Kaiten. A lot of free damage on the table. Able to reverse beat perfectly to stuff out that Yumi 5B. Oh boy. Wow. Big jump C there. Just gonna opt to set up the sandwich. Yeah, was not ready for the active swap. 4P punish on the Yukiko, but all things considered, not the worst trade in the world for Kaiten, but gets hit.
That's really big. That's really big, actually. This
is the big payout that we were looking for when it comes to Susanoo. Yumi comp 5 bars on deck, trying to force anything here from Kaiten.
I think he was trying to super. I think he was trying to super in that situation, and that's why he got hit by the burst. There was no other reason.
Oh boy! Whiffed DP from ZeroShadowBlood.
Unfortunately, doesn't catch with the EX, but I mean, this is... Oh no, that's big.
Yeah, Kaiten has to be really careful about whiffing these buttons. We saw like consecutively whiffed 2 Cs there. ZeroShadowBlood taking advantage and will lead to a dead hill.
What happened? Okay, what's going on?
I can't tell you.
Ooh, I am wondering what that was, because I'm really hoping that was spectator side.
I think it was live, but it's led to a dead Yukiko in a game for ZeroShadowBlood.
Okay.
Yeah, that was interesting. The first time that we've seen this throughout the entirety of them playing, but ZeroShadowBlood able to capitalize on it. First game post reset. And yeah, I do like the rebeat pressure that Kaiten is implementing with this Hilda. It's paying off, right? Because he's definitely getting some hits on ZeroShadowBlood. It's just like, he really needs to be careful of these whiffs. I think that Hilda has taken the majority of her damage from whiffed 5As, from whiffed 2Cs, right?
Absolutely, yeah. That's something that Kaiten definitely needs to be aware of, because, yeah, it adds up, especially against this team. As we just saw, it adds up against this team. You don't want that to happen. And this is going to be...
Bruh.
That can be dead.
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely dead. Yeah, ZeroShadowBlood was holding forward, holding block for the entirety of that sequence, begging for that situation to happen, and his wish was granted.
Yeah, this is all going in ZeroShadow's favor, just constantly getting Kaiten put in these situations. But as I say that, sort of Kaiten getting a little bit of a foot in the door. Not really getting much. That should be dead. If not very, no, that's absolutely
dead.
Nah,
that's dead, homie. Into the U, and we go kaboom, 10K, ZeroShadowBlood firing back, has found something. They are now on tournament point. And the ball is in Kaiten's court. We saw the adaptation they were able to make to reset this bracket in the first place, and it was, something else. To be able to reverse the entire result from winners finals to bring it 3-1 for that reset, it was impressive stuff. But ZeroShadowBlood looking to retain some of that momentum, some of that presence that they had in that winners finals to bring over to his grand finals reset, and it is set him up for this tournament game.
Yeah, it is. again, it's looking to be very much like the winners final set that we saw between these two, and now it's very much looking to be ZeroShadowBlood's tournament to win. It's final game for him to win. Chitin really needs to find something going to take this back.
Yes, and we see the pendulum swing now, right? We were noting the Hilda 5A round start. This time, ZeroShadowBlood with the Susanoo round start. Amazing defensive sequence here from Chitin to avoid that sandwich mix-up. Able to find a DP in between the pressure. Chitin.
Gotta be careful with these assist calls because, as we've seen before, ZeroShadow is no stranger to just doing what I just said.
Yeah, he's locked. That's the thing. You get in, like, ZeroShadowBlood is so patient on the defense, and he ends up building. You gotta really be careful keeping an eye on his meter because he ends up building a lot of resources. He doesn't push block. So just from blocking a whole bunch of stuff or taking little pot shots, all of a sudden he just has 4 bars and like, boom. Don't do anything that's interruptible.
Absolutely. And so far, this is looking like the games that we saw previously against these two in the first grand final set. But this is looking to be different now.
Oh, he jumped over! That's gonna be a push! Able to pick up the right way too, bringing Yukiko out.
This is a start. This is definitely a start for Chitin that he definitely needs. And oh boy, I mean, with this team, you gotta get. I'd say it's a two-set situation, but unfortunately, that's. Oh my goodness, is that gonna kill?
I don't think so.
Oh my god.
Oh man, yeah. ZeroShadowBlood
and doesn't tech the throw.
That will do it. Yo, game volume's off, right? No DMCA's approaching.
No, sir.
Well, no DMCA's, but one tournament.
And with the Astral, ZeroShadowBlood will take the set and the tournament.
Absolutely. Good stuff from them. Resiliency post-reset to get to 3-0 and win WNF Online Edition, episode 40, the last PS4 WNF that we'll have here. And as Cheap noted, the third WNF win in a row on PS4 for ZeroShadowBlood.
Absolutely.
And then just what a tournament that we have had here tonight. And I mean, what a whole bunch of tournaments that we've had here all year on PS4 here at twitch.tv/RedE30. Just flip it. Okay, let me run down top 3 first. Okay, third place we had Malaclack. Second place we had Chitin, and first place we had ZeroShadowBlood. Solid stuff to all of them, honestly. Malaclack making that insane losers run all the way up to the losers finals, and then Chitin firing back in that grand finals to reset from what seemed to be a very bleak scenario, but firing back at ZeroShadowBlood, staying strong post reset and taking the tournament all together. Y'all, we thank you. It was a fantastic tournament. Of course, other thing that we would be remiss not to mention, the Matcherino. Be sure to use that code WNF40 BBTAG for the free 50-cent donation. If you have, we won't do the full show, but click that link and do that donation before before the night ends, if you haven't already. It's just that it's crazy, man. All these PS4 WNFs. This is episode 40 of Online Edition BBTAG that we ran here at twitch.tv/RedE30, which means 40 weeks. We've been doing this for 40 weeks, with that being a 12-month gap, starting this sometime in late March or early April, and it's been a ride, so just everybody if you've been supporting, whether that be through playing, spectating, getting hype, clipping, definitely donating to the Matcherino, or whatever it's been. We truly appreciate you all, and man, I just can't thank you guys enough for keeping this year of BBTAG going strong.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been wonderful hosting these and TOing them as well for you guys, making sure everything goes as smoothly as possible, and as enjoyable as possible for the players as well. And I'm really glad that we've been able to keep this going as strong as we have. Been making improvements over time, and just making this, I guess, as replicate locals as best as we can. In spite of the fact that it's online. Just I'm really glad that this has been going for as long as it has, and will continue to go on so long as necessary.
Absolutely. And I mean, is there a WNF next week for PC?
I believe there should be, but I'm not 100% certain on that.
Okay, no worries. So we're maybe not done yet. Maybe PC next week. Non-binding statements here from Crackin Atkins, but the most binding statement that I can make is just another thank you to everybody for, again, just joining us here for PS4 WNF all year. And I mean, of course, as always, big thank you to Ready30 for being the host of these WNFs that we've been able to have here, streamed for you all for your viewing entertainment. Constant, edits that have been made to the stream as well, to fix the overlay for title screens and everything. He's been putting in a lot of work and a lot of effort into the stream, and it is much appreciated on your end, man. We couldn't have had a better streamer for these BBTAG tournament, and then of course Master Chief, forma de TO, the best TO in the BBTAG biz, if I do say so myself. He has been
I'm just doing my job here, man. I'm just doing what I can to make sure everything's as pleasant and smooth for you guys. You don't have to butter me up like that. Come on.
No. I can't believe it's not butter, and I'm using butter. Margarine and butter for Master Chief here. We truly appreciate the bracket you've been able to run. And thank you to everybody and Master Chief for allowing me to, be on the mic for all of these. I don't know if anyone's getting annoyed by my voice at this point in these Match Arena shows, but it's been a blast and been a great outlet for me. I really can't kind of go into full detail of how much I've been reliant on this for week in and week out of just something to look forward to. It's just an outlet and really express my love for BBTAG and talk about games. So I really appreciate you all and thankful for you all to allow me to have this opportunity to just enjoy BBTAG and talk about it, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And this has also been good for me to sort of keep track of what day it is.
Yeah, that's probably one of the most important parts.
Yeah, but with that, the usual thanks, as stated before, can't thank Ready30 enough for hosting these for as long as he has been, and hopefully will continue to. Atkins for his wonderful voice, wonderful commentary. Always a pleasure, having you alongside me and alongside, our other commentators who go on for PC Tag as well. Big thank you to Chitin Books for, supporting the Mentorino pot with, their payment options with the marketplace, contributing some of the funds, some of the purchases from there to the Mentorino pot. And, of course, to Level Up Productions for providing Wednesday Night Fights Online Edition. As I said earlier, this is, we can't really have locals in person. That's how it is. But, we're hoping that this is at least somewhat of a good replacement, for those locals. So looking forward to more of these. And yeah, thank you very much to everybody, the players, the spectators. Thank you very much. It means a lot to me and to everybody.
Yep.
And happy holidays. Just want to throw that in there.
And that's gonna wrap it up from us here in SoCal. And just to recap once again, thank you so much to everyone for tuning in these, past 40 weeks. Giving your time, just enjoying a little bit of what SoCal and the neighboring regions have to offer. Really appreciate you all being here. Thanks again to Crackin, Atkins, and Master Chief for commentating and making sure this tournament runs as smoothly as possible. I can't thank you all enough. You are also the reason why this is able to run so smoothly and so great. I know everyone said their shtick, so I won't go through the full, but just know that I appreciate each and every one of you that has swung by in some form, whether it's, participating, just watching, whatever it may be. I appreciate you all being here every Wednesday night. But that'll be it for us. This has been WNF Online Edition episode 40 BBTAG. Thank you all for tuning in, and as always, stay safe, stay beautiful, drink your water, happy holidays, but most importantly, shout outs to
Shout out to
Bird Gang.
Bird Gang.
Have a good night, y'all. Peace.